Okay. I was unfamiliar with all of that.
Yeah, it makes their mouth like tingly and
Mm,
uncomfortable. But you have to eat like a lot of pineapple to get it. Like it's not if you're just eating like a normal amount of fruit like a normal person, like it's not going to be like a big
mm,
deal. But if you're eating like a lot of pineapple, like a half of a fucking pineapple, it'll get you.
yeah. So moderation.
Yep. Weird how often that's the case. It's like there's those fucking retarded protein bros. It's like, yeah, you can survive off of nothing but protein, but that doesn't mean
Mm,
it's good
yeah.
for you. It just you
Yeah. It doesn't
don't
mean it's a good
you just
idea.
not dying. That's all.
Mm,
It's like, yeah, you can survive off of nothing but protein,
yeah, it's a weird
but that
routine.
doesn't mean it's good
Yeah.
for you. It just you
Yeah. Plus, I
don't
thought if they're working
just
out,
not
don't they need
dying.
carbs?
That's all. Yeah. What is it? I think it's like fiber that people are getting the least of right now.
Mm,
That's like the most like problem for most people's health is they're not getting enough fiber.
oh, gotcha.
So essentially, just people just not eating enough like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, or like whole grains
Everyone's
give
too
you fiber.
focused.
A lot of like partial grains, I guess. You know, you're getting like
Mm,
white bread, you're not getting the whole grain, so you're missing out on all the dietary fiber from it. So if you get like wheat bread or like oatmeal or rye bread, that would like increase
so
your
people are
fiber.
focusing too much on carbs and protein, I guess, and not worrying
Yeah,
about
like
the
trying to
fiber
avoid
part.
carbohydrates, which is bad because you need carbohydrates. But
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. When you're working out, like people usually will do like protein and carb heavy shit.
oh yeah, intelligent people. Not everybody is an internet like influencer level dumb when it comes to the health. I suppose they're probably like normal people in a gym like are smart enough to do like the right thing. But
Mm. Yeah. Well, carbs are supposed to help give you a little bit of energy, right?
yeah, that's where
Am I
your
remembering that
primary
correctly?
source of energy is carbohydrates.
Yeah. Okay. Thought so.
Your body can, through the process of ketosis, uh, be switched over to feeding to using fat directly
Yeah.
as your
Energy source.
energy
Yeah.
source. And
Right.
usually that's how you're burning fat. Like when you run through your stores of carbohydrates and you start burning fat. But you can set your body to do that like constantly, where it's only burning fat, and that's not necessarily bad for you. Like the keto people, like it's not terrible. You're not going to die from it, but it's also not necessarily great. But also, it's mainly to help people who are like diabetic or epileptic.
Okay.
There's something about going into ketosis the correct way, because there's ways to do it that are bad that can hurt you really, like fuck you up. But just like restricting like to like I think it's like no more than 9 grams of carbohydrates and no more than three at a time at like in one meal for a day. It's like a ridiculously low
Mm.
amount.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Like a handful of berries or something is all of the carbohydrates you need for like half the day. But it'll fuck you up if you do it wrong, and then but for some reason it fixes seizures and helps with diabetics and stuff like that. I have no idea why.
Mm,
But hey, you know what? If it works for people like that, then it's a good thing, you know.
indeed. I'm having to ice my back. It's all fucking fucked up at the moment.
Oh
For
no.
well, it's been a couple weeks. I'm just not taking care of it, so now I'm icing it to hopefully help out a little bit and to confuse my grand puppy.
Were you like laying down or something?
Yeah, but I'm laying like on my back, which I don't normally do.
Mmm.
Like it's almost always on my stomach or sometimes on my side. and I got my like legs crossed or whatever, depending on what side of the back I've got the ice pack on.
Oh, so you're like stretching it out and icing and everything. And the dog's like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?"
Yeah, pretty much. No legs, weirdo. No,
Mm.
no licking my butthole right now. That'll be later.
Oh God,
Sorry.
dogs
No, he
just have
licks my
no
like arms.
fucking.
He licks my arms, like my forearms or my fucking legs. Any exposed skin really. Look, stop. No legs. Look. Jesus fucking Christ, dog. Stop. No legs. I love you, puppy, but no legs. Calm down, weirdo. I know I love you too,
Yeah,
puppy. I
it'd be
love
one
you.
thing if it was like some dogs like they'll lick you once or twice and be done.
Mm-mm. No, he will do it for as long as you let him. I've
That's
tried to
really
outwait him.
obnoxious. Like I cannot stand that.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's impossible. The last time I could probably last longer if it was like my leg or my fucking forearm or whatever. But the
Yeah.
only time I tried it was when he was licking my face, and I
Oh
made it about
God.
a minute and a half. And it's a very long minute and a half of a dog licking your face.
I can only
Yeah, when he got
imagine.
his way, dude, when he worked his way to my eyelids, I'm like, all right, that's enough. I'm tapping out. Because a dog's tongue, it's like somebody's pushing like wet fucking like a wad of gum
Yeah.
against your fucking eyelids.
No, that sounds really weird.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
think I
too
want
much.
anything ever like dog, person, whatever. I don't want anything licking my
Yeah,
eyelids. That
yeah,
feels like just
yeah. No,
imagining it is very uncomfortable. It's like
no.
I see people do that shit where they fucking somebody's crying and they kiss their eye for some fucking weird reason, and I'm like, please don't ever do that to me. Good God.
What the fuck? Really? I don't think I've ever seen that.
I've seen that in like
Kiss
movies
somebody's
and TV
eyes?
shows and shit. And not like their
Really?
eyeball, but like they'll kiss like like
Yeah,
they're kissing the
yeah.
tear away or something. It's supposed to be like
Um,
a super duper romantic gesture or something, and it's just like, no, no, don't
I
ever do
guess.
that, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'm sure I've seen it. I just didn't notice it. Maybe
Yeah, probably.
like
Yeah,
I assumed they were kissing their forehead or something. Just wasn't paying close enough
your
attention.
brain just
Yeah, I
was like,
cannot recall
no, I
seeing that.
refuse.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
refuse to
substitute this with
believe.
something far less offensive.
Yeah, that's kissing their forehead or their cheek or something. There's no way
Must
it's
have been.
kissing
Couldn't have
directly
been
on
what
the
I
eye.
thought. Oh man, so that
Could be cool.
I didn't watch both of the videos of Natsaku, but I made it through part of the first one, most of the first one, like an hour and a half. And I think I'm good
Yeah,
with hearing about Nextaku. I don't really need to hear anymore.
yeah. Did you watch the Nick Andros one directly or through Diorio watching it?
Diorio, I watched the Diorio thing.
Oh, okay. Because I posted one that was the Nick Andros one that he was watching. That
I prefer to go
Diorio
through
was
the
watching.
filter of Diorio for now, for most.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's probably best, especially if you're not super familiar with it. You can kind of parse it out or fucking
He has the
add
most
some shit to
unbiased
it.
takes for the most part.
Mm,
Or
right,
he'll at least
right.
admit bias when he is biased, and that's kind of
Yeah.
rare for a lot of
Well,
people.
he's kind of like Matt Christensen, where like it seems like the less he likes somebody, the more charitable he's going to be towards them.
Yeah, he
You know what I
doesn't like to
mean?
make mistakes. He's very much about
Yeah.
like,
But yeah, if it's somebody he really doesn't like, he kind of tries to go out of his way to be overly charitable, I guess, to, you know, counteract his bias, I guess, or
because
any
he's
potential
aware of it.
bias.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Not enough of that in the world today. Oof.
definitely. That is 100% true.
Yeah, well,
It's
especially
like
online.
clearly Nuxtaku is
Fucking disgusting. A
very immoral.
degenerate,
Like
disgusting human being.
he's like allowing people that should not be involved in like adult servers to be there, and that's just like, come on, man, you can't fuck around with that.
Hmm. Yeah, and he really doesn't have plausible deniability like at all. But he still fucking pretends he does, which
Yeah.
is fucking even more gross. Yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely not cool. Like, that much is painfully obvious, but it's just like, oh, why we gotta hear about this shit?
definitely disturbing. But yeah, just the way he frames shit is so fucking disingenuous too, man. He's like, so he was lying about his age. Oh, okay. And like, yeah, he said he was 15 when he was 14. That's still fucking unacceptable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter what the age they say they are, unless you're talking about like whether or not the person. I don't know, man. That this whole situation is like weird. I think that you're generally like
Yeah. Yeah,
there's
well, you're
there's
not
gonna be
gonna
like
fucking err on that side
pornographic
of like,
discords, and if you have those, it just should be no kids, like no. Because
yeah,
like the 16
yeah,
up thing was
yeah,
fucking weird and creepy. It's like nah, just no
mm,
nobody under 18. Just
yeah,
make it easy.
yeah. You don't want to like claim like, oh, I bet this guy's 15. He's probably an adult.
Oh,
Like, you don't
yo,
want to err
Samaj.
on that side of it.
Oh, like,
Hey, Samaj.
eh.
We're talking about Nuxtaku and his server that had a bunch of minors on it where he was doing adult content stuff and was like, no, maybe 16 and up is not the right number. Maybe 18 and up is the right number, thank you. If you're going to have adult content on your server.
Probably.
Although we're all going to be fucked in March, apparently, so who
I
knows what
mean,
happens there.
yeah, I don't know. Like, my thinking is that Discord is going to roll back everything that they said they're going to do. Or they could be stubborn and say, yeah, fuck it, we'll do it anyways.
And then lose like half their fucking servers.
Well, they're already losing a lot. I mean, like,
Yeah.
well, partially because they like the new CEO of Discord is some Indian guy, and he doesn't seem to give a rat's ass what people say he's going to do it regardless. So I'm not sure about that. Not to mention the new guy in charge of Microsoft also doesn't give a rat's ass. He's doing similar stuff. I think it was the Microsoft gaming whatever, and they're going to do because a lot of people don't know this, but they're going to do the exact same thing for Minecraft. Do a bunch of age verification stuff.
Well, like Roblox and Minecraft have issues with that. So I kind of understand wanting to do that in those cases. But but in their case they need to start age verifying for anyone over the age of 18 and keeping them out.
See, the reason why I don't like this is because one of the things we found out recently with all these different files. Oh, so I don't know if you guys already said the guy's name, but apparently you can't say it now on YouTube. So gotta be careful, otherwise channels get striked. But apparently in these files, one of the guys in there was the guy who ran the company that took all those pictures, like the school photos,
Yeah.
and was using it as, let's say, a catalog.
Oh God. That was the Epstein files. Yeah, that was the newest fucking fallout from the Epstein files. Is the school portrait guy.
Yeah, the school portrait. Now he doesn't work there anymore, but there was many mentions of it in different emails. So, again, I haven't gone over. I'm just hearing what other people have gone over. But apparently,
Yeah, I've heard that one too.
there was some idea that the school photos were being used as a kind of like a catalog to find out who the target, that kind of stuff. Now, the reason why I'm upset about this is because they do the age verification thing. You can either take a photo of yourself, and a lot of kids don't know this; they'll just do it automatically. Well, that's just as big of a problem. The thing is that you knew who the company was. You don't know who's looking over those photos. And
Oh
a
yeah.
lot to mention, a lot of this stuff was already rolled out in the UK because it was part of their UK law. And a lot of those people who stored it, that all that information got out. But we don't know who got that information. And Discords, they've already changed the people verifying the stuff for people who've all had data leaks. So none of the information you give them is going to be safe. It's all going to be used.
Yeah.
They're not interested in the adults, so it's like, well, okay, this doesn't look good. So that's why it's like, if Discord had any sanity whatsoever, they would just say, okay, we're not doing it. Like it's like what, a week or so away before they start doing it. It's like, dude, this is the worst PR thing you've ever had. Your platform's practically going to be dead. I mean,
Well, I'm already looking at like what's the alternative, and there's like
well,
there was
the
a thing I saw that was
well,
what's it called?
before you go, I'll mention a few. TeamSpeak seems to be the most popular that people are going to,
TeamSpeak,
and
yeah, I've seen TeamSpeak. That was one.
that's been around for a while. There's a couple of new ones coming out. One's called Root. It's essentially exactly like Discord.
Yeah,
So like, but it's on like early beta, so who knows
and
how
then
well
there's
that's going to
Stoat.
work.
Stoat
I
is
don't know
like
too.
Discord, but it's already well established. It looks like.
Could be. I mean, TeamSpeak has been around for a while. A lot of people used it back in the Warcraft days, so it's probably
Oh
the better
yeah.
bang your better bang for the buck.
Well, and quite frankly, I think it's better if there's more options than less. So like, you know, some people go to Stoat, some people go to TeamSpeak, some people go to the other one you were mentioning that's going to be coming out. You know,
Yeah.
that would be best because it's like you don't need to have everybody on the same platform.
Well,
Like
and just
have more platforms and more options would be really nice.
yeah. Well, and the other thing that we found out is that Discord has pretty much already sent out private information because they had like a data breach, like was it like couple
Oh
months
yeah.
ago. So it's like all your DMs have been leaked, all your
I
information
just
is
don't think
there.
they need to be collecting people's fucking personal information at all.
Well, they said they were
And
doing it.
frankly, I think this age verification on all platforms, like just to be clear, I think it's bullshit. I think people need to start fucking raising their own kids, and like there needs to be a real push to like, hey, you know what? You're responsible for your child's safety. Like
I don't know.
not
That's
everybody else in the world. You actually have to take some responsibility and like, you know, be aware of what your kids are doing online and stuff. Like as a parent, like that's your job.
that kind of sounds like Nextaku's argument, dude.
Well, Nuxtaku has a whole lot of other shit that's creepy, but
I know.
just
I'm
because
fucking
it's like what's her name? Fucking Candace Owens is a Republican, unfortunately, you know. But I can't control that.
Candace Owens is a grifter who makes fan fiction. I don't think anything
But you
about
know
her
what I
should be
mean? Like
considered.
she openly says she's Republican, so whether or not she really is doesn't fucking matter to the people that are
It
going to use
doesn't.
her to criticize. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
She's just.
but
I don't
Black
think.
woman who's claiming to be a Republican.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything about her that should be taken even remotely
oh yeah, no,
seriously.
definitely not.
Only because it's like she's an absolute grifter, and when she gets found out, then she just changes her story. Like when she got
It's like her and Tectone are both like Republicans that make us look bad, and whether or not you know we know it's bullshit, but it's one of those things that unfortunately like the critics are always going to bring up and be able to say like, hey, what about this and that and the other thing? They agree with you, and it's annoying because it's like whatever somebody else thinks or doesn't think has nothing to do with the morality or the right or wrong of a thing. You know, it's like evil
Even the
people
woman
can
whose
have the
original
right
channel
answer
name
once in a
was,
while, unfortunately.
and the woman that originally had her name channel name as Red Pill Black might be like doing some kind of race script.
Yeah. Yep. Fuck
I,
her.
had,
She's
I just
so
remembered that like
obnoxious.
recently. I'm like, I forgot the original channel name was fucking Red Pill Black.
Was there like a Coach Black or something too? There's been a lot of like racially
Yeah.
charged names.
I don't know. There's a
And
Coach
a lot of
Red Pill.
fucking grifters.
But Coach Red Pill went to Ukraine and then died.
Oh, did he die like of war or did he die of just like fucking
I think he got arrested and got like fucking COVID or pneumonia or something and died.
Oh, okay. So that's why I was wondering because I'm like there's a
Yeah.
lot of ways that you can die.
Yeah, it may or may not have, like, you know, he may or may not have been killed. Not really clear.
Oh,
I don't know why he
really?
thought it was a good idea to show up in Ukraine when the whole Ukraine-Russia Like shortly after that shit started, he thought it was a good idea to go over there.
Oh, good choice. That's a really good choice. I mean, how could that go wrong? Yeah, no, that makes sense. So,
Yeah, well, no, it's like that scene in the
why
Lord of
not
the
go into
Rings
a
where
war
he's like,
zone? No, that totally makes sense. Go into a war zone, coach. Just fucking whatever.
"No, the closer you are to danger, the further you are from harm."
Yeah, definitely,
That's
definitely makes
Tolkien.
sense. Good lord, what a fucking
That's from
lunatic.
I don't know if you remember that with Merry or Pippin when Treebeard is carrying him.
Oh, yeah, where they were. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'd forgotten
Like
that.
he really just wanted them to see what was going on at Eisen,
Yep.
but he like said that. Yeah.
Well, they knew that the trees couldn't bury their head in the dirt if they actually saw it with their own eyes.
Indeed. What else?
I don't
What
know.
else is going on in the
What else
world
is going
today?
on in the world? Let me see. We got a bunch of stuff here on the Discord.
The
I'm a
Steam
little,
lawsuit. I watched that and I've already forgotten everything I learned about
I'm a
the
little,
Steam.
I'm a little out of it
About,
right now. So you guys just have to deal with that. Just because
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to do a 3 day fast. So
Oh
like
no.
I'm on day two. I did day surprisingly day two isn't so bad, but I don't have as much energy as I usually have. I'm a little out of it. The first day I was like, oh, it's okay. I got through it. I was very hungry, but I'm not as hungry, but I also don't have as much energy. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
Oh no.
you still drink water though? Because I've heard somebody saying it's not fasting if you don't drink water. I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
got
that's
you can drink water. I mean, there's a lot of things you can still drink. Like hell, you can even
right.
have whipped cream if you want. I mean, heavy cream's fine. You just can't have a lot of it, just some of it.
All right.
But like
Interesting.
Yeah. What's the fast for?
what?
What are you doing the fast for?
Oh, it's for to get my weight down. I've been
Oh,
doing
okay.
keto. I've been
Okay.
doing keto and exercise and all that for a couple years now, and I just can't seem to get past this hurdle. So I'm doing a fast. Hopefully it'll jumpstart my metabolism.
You're doing a
So I'm like,
fast because your metabolism is slow.
I guess, yeah. See, there you go. I know gaming did that, and he actually fasted for about 5 days, and yeah, he lost a lot of weight. So.
Starvation, the old, what do you call it? Oh darn it, I can't think of the
Well,
term.
you need to stress the body out a little bit, just to get things going. Otherwise, I mean, you start getting, otherwise it starts weakening your body out. Like if you don't exercise, your muscles get weak.
Yep.
You
No,
know,
no, yeah, you gotta. No, I'm not arguing. I'm just.
I need to give my body a reason to use up the fat that it's got. I'm
Yeah,
like, okay, buddy, fucking do your job.
yeah. You
I've
gotta
done my
burn kind
bit
of
for a
swole.
few years.
You
I've
actually
done my
burn a
bit for a
pretty
few.
decent amount of calories just being alive. To be fair,
I mean, yeah, but it's like
because that's where
you
the
want.
majority of your calories are burned every day is just existing.
I mean, let's put it to you
But when you're
this
trying to
way.
lose weight, that's usually not enough because you gotta
Like
you
let,
gotta have
let
a calorie deficit, and that's pretty rough.
yeah, let's put it to this way. I mean, we all have an idea about where we want to be
Yeah.
physically and where we want to be, and our body.
Oh, that's like
My
OCD.
body's pretty much healthy enough. It's like, yeah, no, we're comfortable and all of it. We're at a good spot, and I don't. My body is saying everything's fine, but I'm like, I kind of want to be thinner. I don't want this fucking flab around here. Can we do something about that? It's like, no, everything's working efficiently, which it is. I mean, I'm quite fit. I do a lot of exercises, go to the gym. I'm lifting a fair bit of heavy weights, more than I think I should be able to do. I think I lift too many weights. So, yeah, like my shoulders are some of my weakest muscles that I think I work out. And I was very distracted because I was getting like emails and stuff about shit going on there. So I wasn't paying attention. And I was lifting 60-pound weights, doing shoulder exercises. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck is this so heavy? And I look, but because usually I only do about at max 40 pounds. So here I am lifting 60 pounds, thinking I didn't know I could do that.
Damn.
Nice.
Apparently, I'm stronger than I thought. So, yeah.
There's a certain aspect of knowing what the weight you're lifting is that does kind of make you feel like you're not like it is a weird thing. Yeah.
A buddy of mine who used to be in the military said that because they would push you and all that stuff. He's convinced I could start lifting 100 pounds, um, dumbbell weights and all that. And he says, yeah, I'm probably a lot stronger than I really think I am. I'm just because I'm trying to carefully push myself. Partially
Yeah, no,
because
you don't need to like just go all fucking in. You know, that would be kind of silly.
no, yeah, that's terrifying. Like I remember watching a video of like a bodybuilder working out, and I see his chest muscle just tear. You can just hear it go rip.
Oh,
And
even if it's a small tear, if you've never had a small tear in your muscle, small tears are miserable too. Even if it's not like a big one. Like I had
yeah.
a small tear in my what's that shoulder muscle on the back of your fucking between your neck and your shoulder, trapezoid or
Oh,
whatever.
I think
I had like a
Yeah.
little itty bitty teeny tiny micro tear in one of mine, and my arm was just almost useless for like a month.
yeah.
And it was not even enough to go to the doctor over it, but it was just so fucking oh god, it burned and not a fun time.
I I I pray I never have to experience that. That's why I try to go slow. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
want to push
definitely go
myself,
slow. Absolutely
but
with weights.
I also think like I can go higher than I really think I can go. So I don't want to push it, but I did learn something about myself. So that was interesting. That and flexibility. I didn't think I was very flexible because I was just lifting muscles and stuff like that, and I thought I'd try some flexing exercises, and I could do those very easily too. So I think I'm in a better state than I think I am. I'm like I think I'm older. I haven't been exercising. I've been quite lazy. I think I've been not taking the best care of myself, and I'm in a better shape than I really think I am, which is a good feeling to have.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I'm nervous because I don't know how far to push. I'm gonna go on the side of caution.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty fair way to look
Good
at it.
idea.
I can say definitely. I did lift weights for a long time, and yeah, no, you absolutely want to go with caution. You do not want to get the kind of injuries you can get. Hold on, someone's at my door.
But yeah, jumping up too fast will definitely open you up to fucking injury. So,
You're right. You're absolutely right. I am not gonna do any of that. But take it easy.
Hello. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, there
yeah.
was an orange delivery.
Hmm.
There's these
All right.
sumo citrus that they just started selling, and they are fucking amazing. They're like they're like the most orangiest oranges.
Ah,
Okay.
And then but they peel like really easily like tangerines. If like it's like if a cutie was really big and orange flavored. Like they're really easy to peel. They don't have a lot of there's no like almost no seeds. I think I've had like one seed out of like a dozen of them or more at this point, which is really nice.
God damn it. What was the I can't remember. I think it was some kind of banana that they said tasted like vanilla ice cream or something, like purple
Oh,
bananas or something, or blue.
yeah, the blue banana. I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah,
Right. Yeah. That's an interesting one. I think there was actually a nursery here in Arizona that sold them, but I'm easily distracted, so I forgot all about it.
You'll be interested to find out. I'm genuinely kind of curious if
They have them
do
here. I'm
taste like
guessing they
ice
have them.
cream.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because there's like different fruits that say that. There's what is one of them is called the ice cream bean because
Hmm.
it supposedly tastes so much like ice cream that it's like they named it after ice cream. But yeah, that blue banana, and then the what is it? There's a not durian, but there's a few relatives of durian that supposedly taste like ice cream.
I thought durian's the one that tastes like fucking horrible to most people. Or am I
Uh,
thinking of something else?
Durian is one that smells horrible to everyone, but it tastes really good to most people that eat it. But
Okay.
it's not like a fruit flavor that you're like would normally associate with wanting.
Okay.
Um, it's supposed to taste like caramelized onions and custard sort of mixed flavor.
That sounds bizarre.
Yeah, and so like you can see how that could potentially be like a good, almost like a savory fruit kind of thing. But you can also
Right,
see how
right.
that would be like very offensive to a lot of palates. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it
there's a
sounds
lot
like
of
an odd
palates where that would
mixture.
be like, nobody thanks. No, no.
Creamy vanilla custard flavor. This is the blue Java, the blue banana. Creamy
Yeah.
vanilla custard flavor.
In my
Silvery blue
experience,
unripened peel.
or from what I've seen, all bananas taste like banana. So like, there's a good chance it tastes like ice cream, but banana flavored ice cream.
Yeah, interesting.
There's
$97
a
for 3 to 5 pounds of them.
From
fucking
what I've
how
heard,
much? Maybe
$97 for
seven
three to five
dollars. Yeah, I'll
pounds.
pass on that shit. God damn.
from what
Yeah.
I've heard, there are various different types of flavors of bananas. And I say flavors because they're like, you have to go to different parts of the world or get it imported, that kind of stuff. It's there's different breeds and trees and all that. And apparently there's a type of banana that you have to like book years in advance to actually go out and sample. They
Oh
say it's
wow.
one of they say it's one of the sweetest types of bananas to have, but it's the rarest because as soon as one of the fruit falls, then the rest of them fall. It
Oh
causes
wow.
causes a chain reaction. So you can go there, you can try it, and you can feast on it if you want, 'cause it produces a fair bit, but it doesn't grow very well. And I think it's because there's not that many out there. So like collectors and connoisseurs, if you will, go out and try it out. They say, yeah, it's really sweet and yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of fruits that are in like tropical areas that are really really good, and that if only there was a way to transport them, they would be very popular. Unfortunately, we'll never get to try. Like there's a lot of mangosteen family fruits like that.
If I was a wealthy person, maybe I could try it. Maybe
Yeah,
I would, but I'm not wealthy and I don't have the means to try that kind of shit.
I wish.
I mean, it's like, you can experience all kinds of things, but do you really need to spend the money for it? I mean, if you're wealthy and you don't know what else to do with all your money, I mean, I guess most of us will never be that wealthy. Let's be totally honest.
Well, the guy I watch that just goes around trying fruit has a whole YouTube channel devoted to it, and has like Patreons that like a Patreon that pays for his like travel, and he does he leads tours as well as he is a circus freak. He does the what do you call it, the where you're like super bendy, what do they call that?
A contortionist?
Yeah, he's a contortionist as well, so that he can travel and get paid to do like the contortionist gig and the tour gig. So like people pay for his travel so that he can lead them around and stuff. That's pretty clever, I think. So I think depending on what you really want and how much you want it, there's always a way to make it work. You don't always have to be like wealthy unless it's not like your primary focus.
I'd like to be wealthy.
I'd love to
Lots
be
and
wealthy.
lots.
That'd be fucking awesome.
I mean, the only problem with this is if you're really wealthy and people know it, then someone's always going to be out there asking for a handout, and it's even worse because it'd probably be like your friends and family.
Oh yeah,
And it's like,
no, that's 100% true. It's like don't like that's not one of the things they tell you is do not go into business with like family. Just don't do business with family.
or friends even. I mean, friendships get
Yeah.
lost over that kind of shit.
Well, just like one of my rules is I don't loan money to friends. I give it because
Yeah.
I just don't want to fucking lose a friend over like $10. You know what I mean? I'd rather just be like, I'm gifting this to you. If you want to give me money back, that's cool. If you don't, that's also cool. I don't give a shit because we're friends, and it's not worth creating anything that could be like animosity over later on over like $10.
Yep. 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 Yep.
All right, let's see what else is going on here. Oh, do you see the lawsuit going on with Steam? Well, actually, there's two lawsuits that went on. They just beat a patent troll, which is really nice. And then
Yep.
there was a what do you call it?
$900
There's a
million
UK
lawsuit.
like $900 million from the UK, where the UK is basically doing some overreach, trying to control the internet, and I really fucking pisses me off that they're capitulating.
Well,
With
I
with
think.
the UK, it's ridiculous. Like
Well, I think it's
you're not a UK based company. Don't piss up a rope. It's like
I think
fucking
I
walk
think
off.
I think part of the reason why they're capitulating is not because they really want to. I don't think they have any desire to, but they kind of have to. Partially because if they cut you off, let's say they turn Steam off and people can't access their games, which is another problem. And you have a bunch of streamers out there, yeah, and a lot of the UK
Oh
does have a
yeah,
fair
that's
bit.
true.
And a lot of them, like, okay, you have a couple of like little, like a couple millionaires, and they have a fair bit, but they're going to have to, they if they all decide to do a class action lawsuit, it can cost a lot more money in the long run. So I understand why they would capitulate. Um, well, let's face it, we all don't want that to happen.
No, well, we don't want the UK to be able to. The thing that's weird with the UK one is the problem is that they apparently have a policy where people that put their games on Steam can't sell them on other platforms for cheaper. Which, like, it's not really an unreasonable expectation. Like, I don't understand why that's even being brought up to say, like, hey, if you're going to sell your product with us, you got to, you can't go undercut our business on some other platform and avoid paying us.
Right.
But,
They should be
it's a
allowed
weird
to
one.
do it. I mean, I don't understand why it's like illegal.
Well, it's the UK. They're fucking weird communists now. Like all their shit is.
They're against equal pricing.
I don't know. It's just fucking weird.
Well, the UK, Germany, and Canada are all pretty much under the control of some, let's say we could say shadowy
China,
organization, China
China, and
maybe,
Russia at this point almost.
World Economic Forum, that kind of stuff. So they're all pretty much on the same team. And you can pretty much tell that because it's like I can't remember when it was. It wasn't that long ago though. Canada had made the announcement that they support Hamas and all that stuff
Oh my
against
god.
Israel.
Are you fucking serious?
Wow.
See, Mark Carney came out and did that, but he
That's
did it the same,
insane. Like fucking
but the
Hamas?
in the exact same time because they said Israel was doing a genocide, that kind of stuff. But at the exact same time, Germany said the same thing, and so did who was the third one? Sorry, I'm out of it. Who was
God,
the third
that's
one I
so
mentioned?
gross,
Oh yeah,
man.
the UK. Yeah, yeah. All three did it at the exact same time. All three are doing like this EV mandate for electric vehicles. All three are having the same crackdown on the internet. All three are doing everything at the exact
Yeah,
same
that's
time.
why they're putting pressure on everybody to ID too right now is the fucking UK.
Yep, that's pretty much it. And they're saying that that's kind of it, and everyone else know that they shall go along with that kind of stuff. So it's all happening at the
Well,
same
they
time,
all
and
want control, so that's kind of I'm not
yeah.
surprised with the uh, they want to be able to control everybody on the internet. So
Well,
it's
and
not
once
surprising
you
that
have
they would go with it.
the control, it's hard to get it removed, even if new government comes into play. That's part of the reason why, like here in Canada, like I'm in Alberta, and we're doing that whole separation thing right now. I
Oh, you
fully
guys
support
are
it.
actually doing a separation?
No, not yet. So right now we're doing a petition um, for a referendum on a question about separation. And the petition is to support the question, and because sometimes you can have like fancy words and all that kind of stuff, and then the question is like buried in like 6 pages of paragraphs or something. So no, they
Wow.
they want the petition is one on the question of separation, but also to make the question simple, one sentence. Would you like Alberta to separate from the Union of the rest of Canada? Simple as that. Or at least something like along those lines. Those are the wordings, and that's the petition. That's it. So the petition's going on right now, and it's a citizens petition that they're doing. So it's not like an official, like, because usually when there's an election, you go to like a polling station or whatever like that. But because it's citizen led, it's like independent businesses, other kinds of things. So it's kind of hard to go to all these places. It's going to be going on for like 3 months. Right now, they've only gotten like maybe 10% of the vote for that, and yeah, so it varies from place to place. I haven't signed it yet, just because I don't really know where to go. Because it's like one day it's at like Joe Schmuck's barbershop, or the next day it's at somewhere else. So I need to double check where it is, and it's all on the other side of the city. So it's like,
Oh,
do
so it's
I
a little bit of a
spend?
pain in the ass there to get there.
Yeah, I can either go there and take a 2 hour trip just to sign the petition, or I could wait and eventually it'll come to my area.
Yeah, that's pretty. I would wait. That seems like a no brainer.
Well, and one of the nice things about doing things this way, it's annoying because you have to go here and there, but we already know that there are roving bands of Antifa and anti-separation people going around there.
Trying to
And
fucking threaten people and keep them from doing it.
well, they did find, I think it was a Facebook group that they found out, and they did say they were going to get violent, saying that I look forward to bashing someone's head in or something like that. So the police are investigating in that, but so there is a good reason to be concerned. So what they're doing is good, in that it's probably safer that way. But what's bad is that they can't get the signatures that they need as fast as I would like it to be.
Yeah,
We
Antifa
were
is basically using terrorism to prevent people from being able to make their own decisions. That's lovely.
Well, in the UK, the Antifa just be a man to death.
Oh
So
yeah, I'm not surprised. They're terrorists.
yeah,
Like that's what they do. They're violent terrorist organization. Like that's why people don't like them.
yeah, they're
They are the original Nazis essentially.
pretty much. There's a lot of concerns for that.
as there should be. Like they've gotten graduated to murdering people in the fucking street. Like when do people get to decide that their government no longer has authority? And that traditionally has been, historically at least, has been when they cease to represent the will of the people, like at all. Like when there's no law, there's no, the people have no say in anything that happens to them, but they're paying all this exorbitant amounts of money to the government, but the government's just fucking them over all the time. And then, like, I think we're well past that at this point.
Well, I think part of the problem I think part of the problem is that, like, you look at like law enforcement, and usually like they should at least take some stand, like saying like we're on the side of the people, at least pretend to be. But in the UK in particular, they're openly like, yeah, we do what the government says.
Well, the problem is in the UK and in a lot of places in the US now, the people have treated law enforcement so badly that the only people that are still willing to do the job are retards.
Oh, okay.
And so, like, they pushed all the real cops out. So that's why you're not getting any sort of pushback from the police, is because the real cops gave up a long time ago because the only people that can succeed there anymore are the retards. Like, it's really sad.
That could be, like, here in Canada, like in my neck of the wood, in particular. That we had this. There's a gun grab thing going on. They don't really want Canadians to have guns anymore, so they've made a whole whack of guns now illegal. So guns, like if you own various different types. In fact, I think it's like 90% of all guns ever produced in Canada and purchased is now illegal, which is ridiculous. So there's only a handful of things that you're allowed to have. But anyway, so the government made pretty much almost all guns illegal, but the RCMP, our police force, and all that, pretty much said they're not going to get any of them. They're not going to go out there and claim anyone's guns. They pretty much, and that's the nice thing about the police up here is like, yeah, we know you made these guns illegal. We're not going to take any of them away. You can still go out hunting. You can still go out to the gun range. No police is going to stop you. I mean, if you have your license, obviously, you can get like what's called a PAL license, which is the thing you have for having a gun. And they just sort of said, yeah, we're not going to stop you. As far as I can tell, they're not even stopping the people who are selling the guns. So it's like they did a gun grab, and no one cares.
No one gave their guns up. No one took guns away.
Nope.
Because reasonably so, I'm sure the police don't want to get shot. Like.
Well, I don't think it's so much that as they just sort of know that there's really no point in doing this.
Well, I'm sure like 90% of people, if the police went and grabbed the guns, I'm sure the police know this. Yeah, 90% of the people might hand them over willingly. But you never know when you're going to run into the one guy who's decided he's just going to fucking put a hole in you through his door. You know what I mean? Like, because that's when like you get those weird extreme situations happening most, is when there's like massive changes, like we're taking away guns.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's the shit that's going on right now here in Canada. So mostly we found out that because there's only one province that complied with the gun grab, like with all of it, and that's Quebec. Quebec is the only one. And if you ask Quebec people, they say, "Oh yeah, people shouldn't be allowed to have guns." They're the only one. The rest of Canada we're all pro guns. Our mindset on guns is pretty much identical to the Americans. But we found out that the only real reason why the rest of like the federal government is even remotely trying this is because a large portion of their voter base is in Quebec.
Ah, okay.
Oh, they pretty much have to please Quebec. Otherwise, I mean, yeah. So that's the only reason, like, here in Canada, like, you buy a food product, there's an English side and a French side. It's absolutely ridiculous. But they're also so... I've recently found out that Quebec, they are delusional up there on a level I didn't realize was possible. Like, for instance... Alberta is the biggest producer of money in the entire country, because of our oil and our agriculture.
Yeah.
So we produce a shit ton of money. And because of that, we have some provinces here that can't produce money for whatever reason, like maybe the land's not great and all that. So we set up a system called equalization. So the more richer provinces subsidize the less productive ones until they do produce, because there are ways to make things. We've found out Quebec has oil, Quebec can farm, Quebec can do a lot of these things. They invested no money into any of that stuff, and they just live off of Alberta. They produce nothing, and this has been well known. Apparently, they brought in like there was a debate going on there, and I was listening to the Quebec MPs, and they believe that they're the richest province in the country, and they're subsidy are supplying equalization to Alberta. And I thought that was insane. And
What?
then I looked into it. That is the common mindset of most people from Quebec. They think they're paying for Alberta.
That's insane.
I just
Because they
how
have
is that?
fancier towns, right? Like they're all living in the city, so they must everything must. Oh wow, that's so
They had
fucking weird.
I had no idea. Like I knew they're different in that they speak a different language and their culture's different than the rest of Canada. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's part of our heritage. But I had no idea the level of delusion. And I just found that out a few days ago, and I can't believe what I'm hearing. So,
That is pretty impressive as far as like unexpected
so
Yeah, that level
things.
of cognitive dissonance is like, yeah, pretty shocking.
I
Well,
didn't think I didn't know it was that bad.
it explains a lot about communism if you think about it too.
Yeah. Well,
Like you
I
can't
guess it make I
exist in
guess
that sort of thing without being pretty fucking out there, with what you think.
Yeah.
I guess it does explain. I mean, maybe it can easily be explained because of the language barrier, because it is such a stark difference, and most people from Quebec don't speak English. They mostly don't even leave their province. Um, some do if they like money. Like I know a couple people from Quebec and they're streamers, and it's like, yeah, the best way to get donations, you gotta speak English. I mean, the French audience just isn't there.
Yep,
Even if
makes sense.
even if you're a businessman and you're getting your materials, you're getting them usually from outside the province. If you want to make a shop, so you have to speak English just to talk to them. So business leaders pretty much all have to speak English, or at least some of it.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, one of my favorite, because I collect a lot of Transformers, but one of my favorite like Transformers channel, I didn't know that he was from Quebec, and yeah, he lives there, but he speaks mostly English because he gets a lot of English customers driving by. He's a mechanic, so like, okay,
It's like if you see those families where like everybody speaks Spanish still. Like there'll always be at least one kid that fucking speaks English so that they can do business,
yep,
like buy stuff and sell stuff where they need to.
yep, always something.
We have a lot of Mexican families out here like that in California where like mom and dad and grandpa and grandma and most of the people just only speak Spanish, which is weird. Like,
Yeah, well,
but
like
yeah,
we get a lot of immigrants over here, and then they bring their family once they've been here for I think it's like 2 to 3 years, and then you can we have like a family reunification program. So if you're an immigrant and you've been here for a while, you can then bring your family. Um, like they come over here, and none of them speak English. None of them. They come here, and that's kind of a problem for social cohesion up here. Like I live in a very heavily Indian and Muslim populations, and it's like hearing English is a rare thing in my area.
oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean it's not all that different than the rest of the developed world. Like I said, Germany and England have the same problem there. They took in massive amounts of immigrants and it's drastically changing their demographics. I mean, believe it or not, the most popular baby name in Canada right now is Muhammad. Shocker,
No,
right?
no, it's not at all. That's not shocking at all because that's the way Islam works. They infiltrate as peaceful
Yeah.
people, and then they breed as fast as they can to try to get rid of all the natives of that area, so they can take over the government and bring in Islam.
Yeah, I forgot where I heard it from, but as soon as they become like 30% of the population,
Yeah,
it's like over. Apparently.
like that's the playbook. Yeah.
The one benefit we
Yeah,
have.
well, they're basically the board, fucking Star Trek, right?
Yeah,
well, the one benefit we have up here in Canada is that we are landlocked to America, and America ain't going to tolerate that bullshit for too much longer.
We're doing it right now in Minnesota. They're letting them take over a fucking state.
Oh yeah, that won't be that way for much longer. I guarantee you. ICE is going to come down there and crack down.
I hope not. I'm just saying. For right now, it seems like that's not.
Yeah. Or Dearborn in Michigan, notoriously fucking essentially a fucking Islamic fucking caliphate going on there.
Yep, pretty much. I mean, it is what's happening, and everyone knows it. And the thing is like it's just a matter of time before that gets dealt with. Partially because you look at ICE and like they are forever busy. They have so much to do, and they're doing so much deportations.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of good work with ICE right now, for sure.
I mean, there are going to be some problems because I mean you got the local governments and they're like very.
Well, that was why all those while the shootings happened was all 100% on the local governments.
Yep.
They were just refusing to hand over the people that they were supposed to, and then ICE is like forced into a situation where not only do they have to like go ahead and get these people, but now the local government is refusing to hand them over, and they were at the same time they were giving all the terrorist groups or information on where to find them and what they were doing, which is like absolutely bonkers. So like on top of the already bad thing. It's like, Jesus.
Yep. Like, part of like I always say, it's the local governments that are often the issue. Like, I look at New York with Mondani or whatever, which also is a can of worms, apparently.
Oh, Mondani, yeah.
Well,
he's not the best guy.
He's not the sharpest tool in the tool in the shed.
You don't get smart communists. It's just not.
No. Well, he ran on saying like he was going to reduce people's rent, and that was when he was getting elected. Now he's in there.
Lied about people's rent.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think he lied. I think he was too dumb. I think he just promised whatever, got in, and he realized that's not how government works. And so he's frankly they'll be lucky if that place is still up and running after his term. And I don't know if he'll even survive it. I don't think he's going to stay in there. I think he's going to realize that even if he was trying to destroy New York, I don't think he'll be able to because it's too chaotic. It's too much work. New York was already not in a good spot, and people are going to start turning on him. He'll get fed up. I don't think he'll go through a full term. I think he's going to run away.
You think he'll run away before any chance of finishing out the term?
Absolutely, because he's already really hid. Not to mention how he got in was shady as fuck. So not because I don't think he did anything illegal. It's just the system in New York for the elections are so crazy because apparently you can run as because the New York system is different. Like in the ballot, you can run as the leader of any party, like if they accept you or whatever. So that means your name can be on there multiple times.
Oh wow!
So that was the weird shit about New York. New York is a weird ass city. The city is so.
Oh well,
weird.
they were pushing to allow illegal aliens to vote in their elections. So.
Yep. I don't think
that's not just them. I mean, that's been a big liberal push in general. They're like, can we just have these people vote? Like this is how we win elections. Is we have people that don't belong here vote for us.
Well, and the lady who's the governor of the state of New York, she's kind of rolling her eyes. I've seen some interviews with her, and she's like, just at her wits' end when it comes to Mom Dolly. She's like, "What are you doing? You can't make that promise." And so far, he's not even talking to her. He's just doing his own thing, and it's ridiculous. And the guy is clearly not suited for this. But anyway, I was gonna say real quick on a different thing. Back to the whole, um, uh, you know, Island Man stuff. Apparently, 'cause this is the other thing we found out recently in the whole files. Mamdali's mother has spent a lot of time with the Island Man. You know who I'm talking about there, and apparently when he was born, when Mandali was born, there was a lot of photos with him and the Island Man. I say Island Man, you know who I'm talking about, right? You said his name a
No.
few times. Epstein.
Oh, okay,
No, do
okay.
you really not know? I
No,
was
well,
going to joke and say like Jimmy Buffett or
I
so
did not
that
realize that was the Island Man. No, I really did not know.
okay. The reason why I'm saying that is because like YouTube and all that are cracking down on that. You can't say his name now in some places. So I don't know for certain. The rules change every day. So
Yeah,
it's
who
just safer to
fucking
say
knows? Yeah, no,
it.
I get
It's
you.
safer to say Island Man. That way you know who I'm talking about. The guy there.
Well, now I
and
know,
nobody's going
and
to
then
notice here.
that's
Yeah, not on this
probably
channel.
All right.
the
So
important thing.
Mandali's mother spent a lot of time at with the Island Man, and then he has his kid, and as baby Mandali has been in there with photos with the Island Man quite a bit, and then people started thinking, is that guy his father? So they were doing facial studies on like the nose and the eyes, ears, that kind of stuff, and he has pretty
Interesting.
much he has the identical facial structure and ears and all the other kind of stuff as the Island Man. And so like, oh shit.
Oh, interesting.
So people are
So
like, oh
Castro and Trudeau level close.
yeah, yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like Castro and Trudeau levels of accuracy. So now people are like, well, gee, I don't know about this.
Yeah, I'd have some questions there too.
So like, yeah, Mamdali's mother spent a lot of time with this fella, and you look an awful lot like him. Is there a connection? Oh. Which is another reason why I think he's going to flee. He's not gonna do his term. He's just going to resign in a year or so, or maybe longer.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't seem to happen anymore nowadays.
Yeah,
People used
the
to
Democrats seem to
resign
be
in
like
disgrace.
able, like they've just given up on even the pretense of any sort of like decency.
Well, what's the
Right,
point? I
right.
mean, crashing down. What's the point in being decent? I mean,
Yeah,
if you have nothing left to lose, who fucking cares? So I'm gonna do whatever I want, which
yeah.
is what they're
They
doing.
essentially they just don't give a shit anymore about anything. It's weird. Like they're like,
Well,
oh
yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna.
Well, they're gonna get called out, and then like a lot of these files, like a lot of names were redacted, but you can highlight them, like because they're PDFs, you can highlight them, copy and paste them onto a Word document, and ba bing ba boom, there's the names. A lot of people's names are getting out there.
Interesting.
It's just that because they're redacted, no one can really confirm it. But they're saying like, but it's
Oh,
there.
essentially, yeah, they can say like allegedly, but they can't say like this person did this or this person did that.
Exactly, exactly. So we already got stuff. However, well, funny enough, the other thing that we found out, which we're really should figure this one out. Apparently, FedEx. I think it was FedEx. It was some delivery company. Apparently, the Island Man was sending out packages back and forth to various different people using FedEx.
Shocking.
And in the files, FedEx's thing was all in there, and FedEx's delivery list involving the Island Man was not redacted, meaning that everyone he ever sent a package to is all been made public. We're gonna find out more about that.
Ah, interesting.
Anyway, yeah, I can go on rant. We keep learning stuff every day. There's so much coming out. It's kind of hard to keep track of it all. Um, like the microtransactions. I don't know if you ever heard about that.
No.
The microtransaction thing, when it started, It was an idea that was created by the Island Man. And Bobby Kotick, or whatever his name is, of Electronic Arts, he pretty much implemented microtransactions because he was talking and planning it out with the Island Man. Meaning that
Ooh,
microtransactions.
that's fucking creepy.
Well, and it's even creepier because it's done on purpose to try and train children into being addicted to gambling, because that's what those loot boxes and microtransactions are. They're all forms of gambling. And if you look at
Yeah.
if you look at gambling people, like millennials, like our generation and all that, or my generation, I don't know how old you guys are, but let's say my generation, we are the most addicted to gambling. And the millennials and younger generations have grown up with microtransactions, loot boxes, and stuff as a norm when it comes to video games.
Yeah.
And gambling addiction is the highest it's ever been, which is another thing that people don't always talk about.
Something I have to constantly warn my son about.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the horrible example set by, he stayed away from drugs and alcohol, but he gambles a lot.
Yeah. Well, concerned parent groups have been warning about this for quite a while, and showing that it's just not something that you should do. So, yeah, at least if you're like buying packs of cards of Magic the Gathering, you can resell that. But with like a loot crate or something that's just digital, you can't sell anything. That shit's garbage.
Yeah.
You're just wasting money. And that's what a lot of the gaming industry has been built up. This is part of the other reason why I think
and
a lot of
especially
people...
when you're looking at like digital stuff that people pick up and buy, like the number of people who will spend like $1,000, $500 in a year on skins and shit.
Yep. A lot of it's not the greatest. So we'll see. I think that they're going to revisit potentially making loot boxes illegal again. So, like, okay, I don't mind the idea of paying money out for a skin. I mean, like, you know what you're getting at that point. But like a loot box, you have no idea what you're getting.
True. Very true. That's more gambling.
Yeah. So if they start saying, "Yeah, we're gonna make loot boxes illegal," I agree 100%. Yeah, don't do it.
I have no objection to that.
Yeah. And now that we know that's part of social engineering for getting kids into gambling.
Well, they start with those cute little gotcha games. You know, where you gotta spend money to get more draws if you want, but you can play for free. You could play the game for free. You just they only charge you to get more draws on the gambling stuff. But they don't.
Fuck. What's the main one? I always mix up anime names. Jujutsu Kaisen, is that anime or is that?
Yeah. What about?
Okay, it's not that one. It's anime or not anime?
It's an anime. Oh, what's up?
Okay, all right. Well, okay. So their name, some other gotcha game that has an anime sounding name, but yeah, like Tectone that we were talking about earlier. Apparently dropped like $500,000 on that game.
Yeah.
Yep.
The CS:GO is a big one. I think it's the one that has like a lot of channels on Twitch and stuff. Isn't that one of the ones that was big on the gambling? Where I don't know if they still do.
I was gonna say it's been a few years since I've heard anything.
But
I know it was
they were the
definitely
ones
a big
that had
controversy.
the whole
I don't know that CS:GO is a big deal. It might be. Nobody talks about it anymore. If it is.
Well, supposedly a lot of stuff changed, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everything changed back.
Right. Wait. Oh, sorry. You guys don't have to wait. That was for the dog.
Oh no!
That was for the grand jumpy.
Had said what I needed to say.
I'm taking him. I'm taking him for. There might be a little bit of noise until I get out in the desert.
No problem.
The desert. Going out to bury a body, huh?
Yeah. It's pretty freezing out here. It's like 62 degrees.
Oh God, it's so cold. How do you survive?
I don't know. I'm taking a risk here, going out. It's weather.
Oof. So dangerous.
It is pretty crazy because like it's fine, but the wind is actually. You know, I'm kind of used to the cold a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Luke. Luke, come on. All that grass is yellow. You peed all over it. All right. Yeah, there's like a patch of grass in the front yard, dude, that he's literally just pissed all over the whole thing.
Oh
So
damn.
it's all fucking yellow. But he likes to lick it, dude. It's fucking weird. He has like a
Super into it. Yeah.
my weird obsession thing with it. Look, come on. No licks. Come on. Damn you, dog. Come on. Yeah. Like any of the spots he's beat. I pee. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's normal for dogs. I don't know.
It
Maybe
can
that's a
be.
normal thing. Okay, so it's not that odd. Okay.
Well, like my dog, I mean, we had to really, yell at her to stop doing it, but she would sometimes eat shit.
Oh god.
Yeah, he
Our
did that as
dogs
a
always
puppy.
go into the cat litter box when we had both. So
Oh,
gross.
yeah, this one would only eat his own, and only as a puppy.
My dog, she would eat hers, and she'd eat my other dogs because we have two of them. We have a Pomeranian, and the other one's a Skipperkey. And the Skipperkey's the one who's always eating shit. Like, come on, dog, stop doing that. That's gross.
Yeah, that's
So, like,
pretty gnarly.
we eventually got her to stop because you had to like really, get on her for that. But the one thing I seem to be having a lot of trouble getting her to stop doing is eating rabbit shit. She thinks
Oh.
it's a treat, and she's so fast because like when she's on the ground and she's sniffing, and you can't really see her do it.
Yeah, it is odd how rabbits have just perfectly little pea-sized fucking shit. Kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, there was an old joke about smart pills that used to involve the rabbit shit.
Oh yeah.
Essentially, the joke went like this guy's selling smart pills. And this guy keeps buying them and buying them, and he says, the pills are pretty, decent. They're everything's working great, but boy, they taste like shit. And the guy's looking, you're getting smarter already.
Recognize the shit for being shit.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. I always thought that was kind of a...
That's pretty good. Oh shit, did you watch Tunnel of Love, the Ryan George, the pitch meeting guy? I don't know if you watched the Tunnel of Love one. Yeah.
No, did not even...
Dude, that one's fucking... Dude. It's really fucking funny.
Tunnel of Love. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, probably. It's like 3 minutes. Yeah. It's the one where he has like his, I guess they call it the guy character. And they're like talking about an amusement park, starting off like roller coasters. And, that kind of shit.
I think
and then he's like,
seen this.
So I think we've set up...
Nah. Oh, okay. Dude, it's really fucking funny. I don't know why, but like at the end, he does this thing about having mentioning it should be animatronic characters that'll look at the people, like the teenagers making out as they go by. Just the fucking face he makes is.
Oh,
I watched
yeah,
it
that
5
doll
times,
face is
dude.
crazy. Okay, wow.
But he does it really fucking well, dude. I watched it like 5 times, dude, and I just kept cracking up. Results may vary, but the whole thing was pretty fucking funny. He just starts off with the other guys, I'm coming up with reasonable ideas like free fall or Ferris wheel or whatever. And then he's like, I think there should be a big wet tunnel. He does it better. It's funnier when he does it.
Yes. It's very hard to do certain people's jokes.
Indeed. Yeah, Ryan George has got definitely a certain style.
Like telling a Robin Williams joke secondhand is not really that great. You know, like he half the joke is his style. Jim Carrey, similar thing.
Right.
Like, you can describe what he does in a movie, but you're not gonna do what he did in that movie and share it with your friends like that.
Yeah, very much. The physical aspect is definitely part of the joke. A lot of the time.
Yeah. God, that face is creepy though.
Did you actually watch the video, or are you just talking about?
I scrolled through it real quick to remind myself of it, and
gotcha.
Caught that little bit at the end as you were talking about it, and I was like, oh yeah.
He does it fucking great though, right?
It's perfect.
So
it's very believable as far as like being an animatronic.
Yeah, that's how they look like. Yeah, big ass smile, the wide eyes, just staring at you.
Vacant expression.
Yeah. But the whole thing is pretty funny because they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you know, the others.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The other hymns.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy is pretty good. He's one of the few people I don't hate on the internet.
Yeah. No, he seems to be a genuinely fucking human being too, so that helps.
Oh, it's like what is it? There's this plant slant guy who slams a lot of really goofy like people that talk about nutrition incorrectly on the internet. And,
gotcha.
Like, I don't know if you've seen the videos, but they're like the people that walk around the store and they're like, this is poison, don't eat this. This is good for you. You should eat this. And it's all fucking nonsense. None of what they're saying is at all reasonable. But, yeah, he started going off on that, like, well, you know, but the racism and this guy's comments and stuff, and it's like, oh, fucking don't start. Please don't. Don't go into that stupid fucking nonsense. Like, just talk about your nutrition and make your jokes. You don't need to add that weird fucking
traffic.
pseudo concern racism issue or whatever.
Where's with the racism? What about it?
It's like, everybody knows racism is bad. We don't need you to tell us why. Thanks.
Sounds very virtue signaling.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's like that's the end of it. You know, it's not like a constant thing now where we just have to fucking go through his virtual signaling phase where he's like, look at how unracist I am. I'm amazing.
Like iDubbbz right now.
Oh God, yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
Skip that part. Just maybe be really nice.
Yeah, it's funny when you hear him try to talk about it because it's obvious he doesn't understand it. Like, it's pretty simple, but he's still too dumb to understand the shit he's saying because he doesn't explain it particularly well. And then apparently, he did a weird thing with like a VTuber. Apparently, he bought like the cheapest fucking VTuber thing you can get for like $3, like a dragon of some kind.
Oh.
And he was doing this fucking silly voice. And then he had a watermark. What he chose for the watermark on his stream was a Destiny quote that was basically calling Ethan Klein a pedophile. Which I was like, I wonder how Hassan feels about that, because obviously he's constantly trying to curry favor with Hassan. I'm like, on the one hand, you're trashing Ethan Klein, but on the other hand, that message is from Destin.
Yeah.
Who Hassan also hates.
Tough question. Then what do you do?
Yeah, I'd like to see Hassan working that out in real time.
I don't know. Is Hassan capable of working things out? He's not a very bright fellow himself, to be honest.
Yeah, no, not if he's genuinely a communist. which honestly probably isn't. Most likely isn't.
No, I think he's one of those
Considering,
fakers. He's making that shit up.
yeah, yeah, fake Muslim, fake communist.
Yeah.
I'm like, what about your fucking life? Like, dogs are not, apparently a big no-no for some reason. Or maybe that's just in Iran. I don't know. But and then drinking, and then just all the shit you buy and wear is biggest fucking examples of like capitalist excess. But
Oh,
you're a
like
communist?
he's got the fucking what do you call it? The fancy car and all the other shit too, like the
Designer, as Hassan likes to say.
yeah, he's got all the
Or not
things
Hassan,
going. He's
sorry.
got all the
Ethan.
like.
Ethan says that. He bought a designer dog.
Is it a
So, yeah.
designer dog? I didn't know that.
It's a, I don't know, it's like a Tibetan Mastiff. They're fairly uncommon, but I mean, yeah, I
Oh
think
well,
he's just
if
being
you're
an
buying
asshole.
a pure breed, that's definitely a step above the average person. Most people can afford to
Yeah.
adopt a
Yeah.
pet from
Yeah,
the
but,
fucking
yeah.
what do you call it?
Yeah, from like
The pound, you
mall.
know. And that's just going to be some random ass
Right.
mutt. It's not going to be like
Yeah.
any kind of
But I think
specific
at least,
breed of any kind.
yeah, because I think at least a couple of Ethan's dogs are rescued, which is nice.
Yeah.
But come on, you're not tired. Come on. Luke, it's 62 degrees. I think you can make it. He's like, yeah, the first bush he came to, he's like parked under it and refusing to now.
He's like, nah, I'm done, bro.
Yeah. Maybe I walk.
It's
The
too
last couple
cold.
times we have walked for like almost 2 hours. Like I'll normally walk them in the morning. I was just back. Lately though, I've been having my son just drop us off at the corner, so we're really just walking back. So in the afternoons, I'm taking him for like a 1.5, 2 hour walk. So he might just not want to do that. He might know we're walking for quite a while, not wanting to do it.
He's smart. He's too smart
Oh,
for
come
you.
on. Hey, come on. What's wrong? You got something in your paws? What's wrong? Let me see your paws. Let me see. You got something in your paw? No, I'm not rubbing your belly. Stop. I'm not rubbing your belly, you weirdo. I'm trying to make sure your paws is okay. Let me see. You check your back ones. The problem is we don't trim any of the hair in between his paw pads. So he gets those little stickers. Yeah, they're desert, like a peculiar to the desert, I would assume. But these tiny little things that just have like 8 fucking thorns sticking out in all these different directions. So he'll get them in his paws a lot.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Yeah. But he tries to walk it off like he doesn't want me to take him out.
The fox burrs or whatever. Like, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
All right, yeah. Well, they're like they're fucking super dense. Like nothing soft about him at all. I'm sure I'll find one, dude, and I can fucking snap a pic.
Yeah,
Come on.
I think I'm talking. I think I'm talking about this, not the same thing, or at least a similar thing that you're talking about when I say the. They're
I don't know what they're actually called.
They're like these little.
They call them goat heads around here for some reason.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was talking about.
Like,
Except the ones we have are like a relative to those.
But yeah, these ones are
same.
very, like even brushing, like if you contact these at all, it fucking hurts like a motherfucker. So it's weird that he tries to walk it off. Like he tries to hide it from me. Like he doesn't want me messing with his paws or something.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, he'll be like limping and trying to. Again, I'm theorizing about why, but you would think whatever I'm doing with his paws would be less uncomfortable than walking with fucking thorns sticking into your paw head.
Dogs just do not like having their paws touched.
Yeah. Pretty weird.
Not all dogs,
They like
but
to
a lot
touch
of
things
dogs
with
really
their
just
paws.
don't care for it at all. They would much rather
it's
you
weird,
just not touch their feet.
Yeah. But it puts his paws on us all the fucking time, though. Like he loves to rest a paw on you, like when you're petting him and shit.
Yeah.
I guess as long as it's him in control of what's touching the paw, it's acceptable.
He's just a tease, that's all.
He's like, no, I choose what touches these paws.
Yes, exactly.
All right. I am definitely in the desert now. It's honestly, I listen to shit out, so it shouldn't be an issue,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's possible. So if I do blink out, that's probably what's going on.
Fair
Oh
enough.
shit! How long was YouTube out the other day? Was that yesterday or the day before?
It was out for like an hour or two, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what it
Yeah,
was.
I know it was in the middle. It was in the middle of the Oreo stream. I couldn't get back into it.
Yeah, the
Oh,
people
yeah,
I
it was
was on
probably
Discord with at the time were watching some fucking weird reality show video thing of something, TV show, and it cut out in the middle of it, and they were very unhappy.
that is unfortunate.
I mean, for them,
This way, right?
well, if I say it's that
Like I
unfortunate,
could care less, but yeah, like for me, it was totally fine.
yeah, I didn't care, but they were unhappy. Yeah, no, that's very true.
Just spend some more time on Twitch.
No,
Yeah, really, more people watching other things.
There are other websites, other things. Now, talk to your family. Jesus.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
oh shit! Did we talk about the shooter island, the hockey game or whatever?
Oh yeah,
We talked
yeah.
about
The tranny hook or the trans guy that shot up the hockey game. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
You look at the comments. Apparently, that stuff has been on the rise for a while now, and it's being sort of quashed. Like, but that's seems accurate to me. The sentiment, because I swear it's been. We keep hearing these stories of these trans people shooting up places.
Which way? Come on.
It's like they're the new.
Yeah. This one was crazy because dude had like 5 or 6 kids or something like that.
Well, he shot his whole family there, right? Like, it was really sad.
He killed 2, I think. He killed his ex-wife and one of his kids, I think, right?
Yeah,
and then himself.
Yeah, and then himself. Yeah.
Yeah, because the guy fucking like grabbed him in a bear hug, and somehow, like, I don't know if he not. If I was him, I'd claim it was on purpose. But whatever happened, his finger ended up in the chamber, so no more fucking bullets could load to shoot more.
Yeah.
So the trans guy pulled out the fucking other gun he had and just fucking stuck it in his mouth and blew his fucking brains out.
Oof, that's got to be a scary fucking moment. Pulls out another gun and it's like, well, there's my fucking. Guess I'm done. You know, like.
Yeah, because like
shit, had to be like, well, there goes my life.
Even him offing himself could have fucking hit the guy holding fucking bear hugger. So yeah. A lot of fucking. Yeah. That guy deserves. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the mainstream media is not going to cover his head because, they don't want to draw any more attention to the trans shooting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy's name should be known because there's no doubt that he saved lives. Obviously, not those two, but.
He saved a lot of people because that guy probably would have shot a whole bunch of other random people just because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he had 2 fucking guns. Yeah.
Yeah, these people that are like I don't want people to kill themselves, but I can at least respect that compared to like shooting a bunch of other people up and then killing yourself. Right. It's like just fucking don't take everyone with you, man.
Yeah. It's similar to like if you have a desire to fuck kids, just kill yourself. If you think you cannot resist the urge to do so, just kill yourself. Yeah. If you're gonna kill your wife and kids, just kill yourself. The wife I can empathize with a little.
I can understand wanting to kill your ex-wife, sure, like that. I understand the urge, but just don't.
Yeah, even then, yeah. Yeah.
The
But
only
yeah, to
time
kill one of your own
I would
kids,
ever really
what the
have
fuck?
condone murdering an ex is if you know they're abusing your kids and there's no other way to
Yeah,
stop it. Like you can't go to the
yeah.
police and it won't be resolved
Yeah.
that way. It's like, all right, maybe
Yeah, well, no,
that's reasonable.
I was certainly ready to do it in my case, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I probably would not have. I assume I would have come to my senses or not come to my senses, whatever. Um, but luckily, I got custody of him pretty fucking quickly.
Yeah.
But the whole time, I'm like, I'm gonna kill this bitch and her fucking son. So my son's not fucking, being fucked with on a daily basis.
Yeah, he doesn't end up all demented and shit on drugs and stuff.
So yeah, I probably would have talked myself out of it. But I definitely had, that was definitely a vague plan I had. And nothing else works, I'm going to take this bitch out.
Yeah, and who can
And her
blame you
son.
really at that point, honestly?
Well, the authorities, they'd probably blame me.
No, I mean, I'm talking about morally. Like,
I
I'm
know.
not talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But that's the thing.
But yeah,
Like,
luckily
to
it worked
me, it's
very
like,
quickly.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, the first thing I tried worked, so that was nice.
I'm glad it did.
Yeah, indeed.
But yeah, that trans thing, like, it kills me because it just underlines the reality that acceptance isn't the right answer as much as mental health treatment and stuff like that are.
Yeah. Dude, it's scary, like, what's going to end up happening to all these kids that are transitioning very young when then they realize, oh, I'm only gay. I'm only a lesbian. I wasn't actually...
Well, they already had that...
I didn't actually have body dysmorphia.
They already had that lawsuit that went through, like the $2 million lawsuit.
Right.
And,
yeah, it's fucking
I would
horrible,
say expect
man.
more to come because if you've ever watched like detransitioning videos, there's a lot of them.
Yeah. And that's the fucking really
compensation.
That's the really evil part of this is we already have the info that a vast majority of people that think they're trans as kids end up being gay or lesbian.
Yeah, it's like something like 90% of trans people are no longer trans once they go through puberty, and that's why they want puberty blockers.
Yeah.
It's like no, the whole point is that the whole situation is resolved naturally, like without any mutilation or medication that causes, like, because the hormones cause, like, what is it, like 5 times the rate of cancer or something? Like, it's pretty scary.
Yeah, even if you don't even have any of the actual, mutilation surgery, just being on the hormones for any period of time is bad. Come here, come on. Go this way, poop.
It's really sad. The whole situation is really unfortunate.
Yeah. The fact that ultimately the reason it's being big money that these fucking things make,
millions of dollars, billions of dollars a year, isn't it like $4 billion a year industry?
Dude, because all those surgeries are crazy expensive.
Well, not only that, but they stuck their fucking fangs into the fucking military too, because the military was handing out a lot of fucking money for that. Despite that
where you're not even really having
to do with the military, like I don't know why it was even on the menu.
Like their entire enlistment period is them transitioning.
Yeah.
But I've known people like years and years. I knew a few people that did that, like once they were grown, and they talked about how they had to save up for fucking ever to get that surgery. Anybody that's going through all that, they're probably trans. they are most likely trans. If they saved up all that fucking money and have lived till adulthood or whatever, yeah, they're probably trans.
Yeah, most likely.
But to do it for kids that just, because again, it's been a while, but I still remember, like, nobody really feels all that comfortable in their own body. Pre-adolescent, adolescent, into puberty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like,
Everybody
that's not an
feels really
exclusive.
uncomfortable in their body when they're going through puberty. It's awful.
Yeah. So if you throw in, what do you call it? Also being gay or lesbian or whatever, I can see why they think they're trans.
Oh yeah. Also, like the vast majority are autistic.
Oh wow. I did not know
A lot
that.
of the people they're roping into believing they're trans and when they're younger are autistic, and I think that's because autistic people don't get a lot of social cues, and they don't understand often when people are lying to them. And so I think what they do is they take advantage of the trusting nature and inability to decipher dishonesty through actions.
Not recognizing jokes, not recognizing people fucking with them. Yeah. That you remember that Aiden guy that about every once in a while, the redheaded fucking weirdo?
Yeah.
Okay, apparently he's autistic. I don't know if he's actually said that, but yeah, he's got it. But anyways, apparently, like in his mid to late teens, somebody online or of somebody talked him into being gay. Like convinced him that he was gay.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how you convince someone that they're gay. That doesn't.
Well, again, you're not autistic.
Oh, true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
That's not. Yeah, I can't argue with that. That's just true.
Yeah, nobody would be able to convince me I'm gay. My brain works relatively normally.
Maybe they could just convince you to do gay shit with you realizing it. Maybe that's the alternative. Oh, it's not gay to kiss your homies goodnight or whatever.
Oh, fuck.
It reminds me of the guys you're hanging out with all want to make out for some fucking weird reason.
Dude, that reminds me of Owen Benjamin talking shit growing up. It's like, yeah, no, I've never done anything gay. The closest thing I did was room wax. I'm like, what is room wax? What the fuck are you talking about? It's when two guys are in the same room jerking off at the same time.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it sounds pretty fucking gay. That sounds really fucking gay. Never done it. But it was funny that he was so kind of misprogrammed that even as an adult, thought that was like not a gay thing to do.
Yeah, it is a little strange.
So maybe similar. I could see Owen Benjamin having a little touch of the tism. That would not be surprising.
It would explain a lot. It really would, I think.
Yeah. Not that much.
Dude, where's my room?
Not completely.
Yeah, that's one of those things I've heard a lot of people talk about that like, not a lot, but like those things you hear people talk about and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, who does that? Where like they talk about like hanging out as a group and masturbating together, and you're like, that's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, dude, I remember the first time I learned what a circle jerk was. Because there's like a band, like a punk band. I think there's a punk band named the Circle Jerks, right? Pretty sure. But yeah, I remember some dude I went to school with.
I didn't know about that. I've never heard of a band. It sounds really familiar, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because that's why I was talking about it. And then like one of my friends in like 6th grade, I explained what a circle jerk was. And I was like, oh, all right. Oh, I feel like I was better off not knowing that. But I should have learned it at some point. Just maybe not in 6th grade. Who knows?
Yeah, really. For sure.
Useful info, though, I suppose, the grand scheme of things.
Well, now you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Back then, he said something about there being like a piece of bread in the middle of the circle that you're supposed to try to jerk off onto. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's actually part of it.
Oh Jesus, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Because
Either way,
the second that
it's like,
the bread's involved, someone's eating the bread, right? Like that's just.
yeah. Like, does the loser have to eat it, or does the winner get to eat it? Like, how?
Oh, that's a weird choice.
Like that could be. You know, if you're into circle jerks, you might be into eating jizz off of, you know, a bunch of guys jizz on a fucking.
Piece of
Why
bread.
does this guy keep losing?
Oh god!
Because you're terrible at this game.
Unrelated note, because I don't really want to talk about circle jerks anymore.
My apologies.
We had the most ridiculous thing where this one of the clients was. He has this fascination with taping rocks together to other things and sticking rocks in other things and doing science experiments or whatever. But he ended up making a thing where it was like a plastic tube from some candy connected to a big sort of orb of rocks that looked kind of like a lollipop or potentially a drug pipe. And so they were like super concerned that he was he's going to use it to smoke the drugs. Oh my God. And it's like, I kept looking at it thinking like, I don't think that would even work though. Because like the rocks would suck away any heat before you could combust anything. I don't think you could burn anything in there. I don't think that's meant to be a pipe. I think anybody who was a junkie would never associate themselves with something so poorly made. And we have a bunch of fruit, like we have apples and oranges and bananas, and you can make a one-time use pipe out of any number of those and then just throw it away. Why would you want to have something in your room to get caught in the group home?
Yeah, that's yeah, it turns out some people are just stupid.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Well, and then there's like at some point one of the clients said something about drugs, said like cocaine, and they were freaking out about that. And I'm like, look, people that are addicts talk about drugs sometimes. That the people that are addicts, like that's normal. That's part of like recovery. You talk about the stuff that you did when you were on the drugs with the people and like that kind of shit.
Horror story.
Yeah, the horror stories.
Euphemistic. Yeah.
But it makes me wonder.
Pretty interesting. War stories. There's a very interesting war. What after, Luke?
Well, I used to. So when I worked during the day shift, one of the things we'd have to take the clients to the AA meetings or whatever meetings they went to, and we'd have to sit in the meeting with them, which I always thought was vaguely inappropriate if you're not like an actual addict and you're like sitting in the meeting because it's an anonymous meeting.
Yeah.
But I guess technically I would still be bound to confidentiality, if not legally, morally. Right. Like I'm not going to.
Yeah, and again, that is.
Names, but I also thought
that is the main part of. That is the main part of the anonymous part of the thing. Is like you can say whatever you want about what you and said here. Don't say I was here. Don't say anyone else was here.
Yeah, exactly. And
but yeah.
The stories that people would tell, the fucking stuff that they did were amazing. Like, just fucking all sorts of out there shit. But my favorite, favorite stories were at the Marijuana Anonymous meetings, because, oh my God, they were so lame in comparison. It's like, it's not even close to, like, the heroin shit is nuts. The fucking alcohol stuff is bonkers. Narcotics Anonymous, forget about it. The stories are amazing. But fucking Marijuana Anonymous, it's like, I ate a lot of pizza and sat on the couch.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they get zero respect in the addict community. anybody that's claiming that marijuana made their life unmanageable and they had no power over it, yeah, they don't get any respect in the recovery
Yeah,
community.
there's numerous times where I'll like go half the day and I realize I haven't smoked weed. It's just not like crave it or anything, or just like I just can't smoke for a day for whatever reason because I got something I got to do or whatever, and I got to drive.
Yeah, well,
so
even I mean, I used to.
It's not that hard.
No, like me and my friends were fucking high, for fucking years. Like basically from the time we woke up till we went to sleep most of the time. But then when I didn't have it, I was fine.
Yeah.
There's a couple days, I guess, where you're like mildly. Yeah, it's nothing. Especially if you've dealt with the withdrawal from opiates. Having that
well,
as
if you're comparing it to the withdrawal from opiates, that's fucking. Yeah, there's no question.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a.
Yeah. That's a rough one. It may not kill you like the alcohol or the benzo withdrawal. You'll just want to die. You're just going to want to die for at least a week.
Yeah, at least. I got to head out. I'll talk to y'all later.
Man. Have a good one.
Cool. Thanks for stopping by. You too. Maybe he's a marijuana addict. I hope not.
Oh no, I don't think. I don't think Samaj does weed at all.
Yeah, I don't think he does either. Yeah, I think he's pretty straight edge, right?
Yeah. I don't think he does a lot. Like he drinks occasionally, but I don't think he.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kidding. It's obviously going to master.
Oh yeah, obviously. What he's doing. Of course he's going to master.
That's always what he's doing.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Doing all right, folks? Hasn't stopped again, so that's nice. I seriously have to walk this fucking dog like 4 hours a day to make him even remotely tired.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, golden retrievers are fucking believable. I assume you said you had huskies. Do you still have huskies, or you used to have huskies?
We used to have a husky. We used to. Unfortunately passed away from heart problems.
But I assume that's a similar thing. Not the same frequency, but both of them, I would imagine, are very.
Yeah, the husky was definitely. One of the downsides to the huskies is it is virtually impossible to train them to stop pulling on the leash.
All right. Because of what they were trained or
bred to do. Yeah, they're bred to pull on a harness. So it's like
yeah. The ones that do that the best are the ones that cut breeding. So yeah, I can see that.
So we never even had a chance. There was no opportunity whatsoever to get the dog off of that. Yeah, unfortunately it just did not.
Yeah. Maybe in like a couple hundred generations they can breed that out a little bit. Probably not. But maybe.
But it was a great dog other than that. It was a very, very smart dog, very, very fun, nice dog to everybody. Was the only...
Yeah, no, I remember.
The only downside is it would snap at our other dog occasionally and attack.
Mm-hmm.
When she was not respecting like the dominant structure because she was old and kind of fucked up in the head.
Oh, gotcha.
And so, yeah, the husky would go after her really hard sometimes. So it was like you had to like pull them apart before they fucked each other up.
No problem. Have a good day, man. Come on, Chili. Guy riding by on a fucking bicycle out here. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah? Like
that threw me for a loop.
Bikes?
Sorry. Yeah, dude. I mean, it is kind of a track, but it's like the first time I've seen anybody on this block in like a year and a half.
Oh, wow.
They came up behind me, and I heard somebody. I'm like, what? It's just a guy. It's one of those ones where you're basically laying down and pedaling. Like it was that kind of bike.
Oh,
I don't know what to
recumbent.
call them.
Yeah, recumbent bike.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a fucking guy in the
really
middle
cool.
of the desert. Yeah, he just kind of yelled, "Hey, coming up," or so I wasn't walking in front of him, basically.
Or so you don't dodge in front of him without knowing it. That's also a big thing.
Right.
They, a lot of them would.
That threw me for a second. That jolted me a little bit. I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that was one of the things that used to drive me nuts on the creek path when I was walking every day. Was they'd come up behind you and just be like, on your left, and they go right around you super fast, and it was always like jarring
the last second.
at the last second, and it's like, and they're going really fast, and it's like, dude, you gotta be more careful than that. You gotta fucking give me a heads up ahead of time.
Yeah, like yelling out that close is making it more jump in front of you just out of fucking reflex, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so like I would, if I was doing that, I would be playing music or do some kind of fucking noise emanating from me on my bike. Yeah, that way people are gonna hear you coming up. You don't have to yell or do any of that shit. You probably still would. I probably still would. But
the general rule was if you're walking on the creek path, it's definitely wide enough for two people stay on the right side. Like you're a car. And then the bicyclists stay on the right side, and then they pass on the left. So that was always fine with me. The problem I had was the people that would be like, expect you to move to the left.
Oh, right.
And it's instead like, if I'm going around you and you're on a bicycle, you yield to me, not I yield to you.
Exactly. And that's probably one of the many things that contributes to people hating cyclists.
Oh, God.
Is that sense of like entitlement.
Well, I've talked about driving out on the coast here, right?
All right. Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen it too. Like you've gone out. There's one place you guys go for vacations and stuff, where they'll fucking ride across the whole lane.
Fill up the lane.
Yeah, like two or three of them next to each other instead of single file, so people can go around. And that really pissed me off so bad. And I did eventually figure out a fairly decent way of handling that, though. And, yeah, you just don't let go of the horn until they fucking move. And you stay right on their fucking ass. And I'll tell you what, at first they'll gesture at you, they'll make their little middle finger gestures and tell you to fuck off. But about 5 minutes later, they're going to fucking move.
Yeah, they're going to capitulate.
Yeah.
Because, that's a lot rougher on them than it is on you.
They're doing it illegally. They're not supposed to be doing it, so what are they going to do? Call the cops? Like, oh, this guy's honking his horn at us. And the cop's going to get there and be like, well, yeah, because you're riding illegally and blocking
out of the way
the road. You can't do that. That's not how that works. I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, that's the worst part. Is like, why would you not just get over for a fucking few seconds of fucking car path? Fucking dude.
I don't understand.
Again, just the shittiest mindset.
Well, and it's really, really unsafe to, especially on those roads like at the coastal area, because
a lot of blind
you come around these sharp little corner, you didn't know that I was gonna be there, and then suddenly, it's just fucking there in your way, and it's like that's super fucking dangerous for everybody, man. You can't be doing that kind of shit.
Hey, gosh. Jesus Christ. The popular route today is a fucking side-by-side coming right at me.
Oh, wow.
Scoot over. Scoot over, folks. Over. This way.
Crazy.
Yeah. Good.
Oof.
All right, he slowed down. He stayed over to the other side. He's all right. I still got it way off to the trail too, so a lot easier for me. the guy on the side by side.
Oh yeah. What's the side by side?
Oh, like the golf cart type vehicles.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. They're essentially our golf carts, really. Yeah, just a little better suspension, that kind of shit. But yeah, those things.
Yep.
You see, because you can sit side by side in them. I don't know if
I
that's
get
why
it
it was
now.
called that. I'd imagine. I don't know if that for sure if that's why it's called that. Makes sense. But names don't always make sense, though.
Yeah. Sometimes they get weird, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. There's some other stuff
No,
in
it's
there.
because the wheels are side by side. Like what?
Oh yeah, you're
Something
telling me the
stupid like
lavender
that.
oil and the bees thing. I don't know that I've ever had any bee issues though.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, if not. Yeah, well, we've got the hummingbird feeders and shit, so it's not a huge problem, but somehow they managed to get up inside there and just die.
oof.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not
all the
not on
Kurt
all of them.
Cobain stuff. That's right. That's the stuff I keep hearing about now.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I fully, definitely would not be surprised that Courtney had him taken out.
I think it's very likely. But I also find interesting is now they're tying it to the Epstein files.
What?
Yeah, no, they're saying that there's stuff in the Epstein files that's been released that proves that Courtney killed Kurt or something like that. And this is all allegedly. I'm not making any accusations.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
Right,
she wants
right.
to sue me. I don't have any money, Courtney, if you're listening.
Sure, she's not the only one. Look at that.
Well, no,
You
apparently
have to.
she sued a lot of people for making allegations, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh yeah. Sorry, no, my dog's freaking out. I don't know what the looking at.
Oh, Courtney's,
sensing.
the soul of Courtney has showed up and
You
struck your dog down with fear.
to accurately describe me having my husband killed because he was going to divorce me anyway.
Yeah, you wonder if that was the case, because didn't he have, like, chronic pain and shit, and she was just kind of a pain in the ass? It's like, you need both?
Yep. Also, I remember hearing about, before even hearing any of the Epstein shit or talking about how the coroner kind of fucking just ignored it or whatever, just kind of made shit up. But yeah, no, like the suicide note seemed like it was written at two different times.
Yeah,
like he was
by
writing
two
a note about
completely
how
different people. It doesn't make sense that he would be writing the note and then
yeah,
just suddenly
like he was complaining about
writing.
like he was complaining about the pain and like how he didn't, he was no longer getting any kind of joy or satisfaction out of making music and that kind of shit. And then like at the very end, there's like some shit about and his fucked up stomach. Or I guess that was where that part was, but yeah, it seems very fishy. And she's a crazy bitch, so.
Oh yeah. What is that song?
I remember, I think like
Crazy Bitch. It's a song by Buck Cherry, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
not
she's
familiar,
a crazy bitch, but she fucks so good I'm on top of it.
Oh, okay. All right, I gotcha. Yeah.
Scratches your nails all down my back to keep me right on, or something like that. Yeah, it's a pretty fucking good song. I don't remember it well enough to
Right.
even get the lyrics.
Yeah, no, I knew what you were talking about. With the one line, it reminded me. I can hear it now. I can't remember any more of the words, much like yourself, but I got it. I remember the song. Yeah.
I just thought that was interesting. So we may hear some of that. They fucking they took away all the people's fucking robot boyfriends and girlfriends.
Oh yeah, I just
All the
watched that one.
AIs
Or I didn't watch
just
it
took
all.
them
But
all
yeah. Oh no, it
away.
was a short.
They took all their
Yeah.
boyfriends and girlfriends away.
Yeah.
I personally think that that's fucking absurd.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
understand why they give a shit if somebody wants to fucking create some
Yeah, if they're
emotional
getting
bond
that
with their
joy
fucking
out of it.
AI. As long as
Yeah, is
their
that
AI
really
isn't telling them to
self-destructive?
kill themselves, like with that one fucking kid,
Right.
like,
Right. Yeah.
well, then who cares? You know, like,
Right.
they're
Right.
not hurting anybody but themselves. So,
Yeah.
to me,
Yeah.
you
I mean,
cannot be a victim of your own actions, and the law should only be to stop you from victimizing other people.
okay.
Like,
Yeah, if you have that amount of, you have the ability of whatever, fucking go at it.
yeah,
The AI boyfriend's not going to beat you or kill you most of the time.
exactly. And if they're sad and lonely and desperate enough that that's their emotional connection, like, why take it away from them? That just seems
Seems
unnecessary and
therapeutic, no?
harmful. It's like the people that buy real dolls. Like, I think people should be able to buy those. And there's an unfortunate issue where they won't sell small ones.
All right.
Obviously, because, oh no, it looks like kids, but it's also like half the fucking
Yeah.
price for people that are
Yeah.
desperate and sad and lonely and want, like, this doll is more than just a fuck toy, but is like a companion. Like, I
Yeah, and no actual, and it could very easily. I mean, haven't they? I know there's not a lot because there's not a lot of people willing to finance such studies. I think,
Yeah.
but yeah, isn't it kind of shown that can help them not offend on an actual child?
I don't know, but I would be willing to bet that there's a fair to middling chance that people
Yeah.
do. But also, not everyone that's buying a doll that's a small doll is making it look like a child.
Right.
Sometimes they
Right.
just can't
Oh,
afford.
they won't
like,
even
the
just do a
really big
small.
one.
Oh, wow.
So it's like you
Wow,
can't.
okay.
They're like, you can't buy like a 3-foot tall one instead of like a 5-foot tall one or something.
Wow.
There's like all sorts of rules
Even with
around
like
it now,
adult
and it's
features.
like,
Wow.
and it just, to me, is like, if it's just a miniature adult looking doll like that. I mean, I don't care what they want to make the doll look like. It's not a real person.
Well,
Fuck
yeah.
whatever you want. Make
Well,
it
you're
look like
gonna-
Teddy
yeah.
Ruxpin in a bikini. I don't give a shit.
Right.
But
Yeah, fuck, man. What, people can't have a midget fetish? That's illegal too.
yeah. To me, there's a lot of places that just won't like allow them in the U.S. I think there's I don't know what all the laws are about it because I don't want a doll, so I don't really follow enough of it.
Right.
I know what I've heard other people complaining about, and it's like, it's such a bizarre thing to me because, like, you're not hurting anyone else. Like, you're
Yeah.
like, if you buy the doll and then proceed to torture the doll or whatever, like, you're not torturing a real person. So
Right.
like, go at it. Like,
Yeah.
it's weird and creepy to me, but hey, like, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, if you're not harming any other living,
Yeah. Express your
I don't
kink.
see. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Yeah.
Just don't share it with me, your kink, because I don't want to know.
Right. Yeah. Keep it to yourself. I'm not going to tell you any of that shit I'm into. Don't tell me what you're into, and we'll be all right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't have anything. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking vanilla as far as that shit goes. I don't have anything that's like I'd be ashamed of.
Yeah.
But which I'm
Well,
pretty fortunate
if they
considering.
made a doll that could give you a blowjob, I'd probably buy one of those if it was like within my price range.
It wouldn't be too bad. Yeah. I'd take one if it was like free. Wouldn't mind trying it out. But yeah, I can't imagine getting long-term use out of it.
No, I'm not really interested in buying any of that shit. Well, right now it's just a doll that sits there, and you'd have to do it. Like, you'd have to set it up and like carry it around, and I guess they warm them up. I'm assuming with like electric pads of some kind or another. Like, I guess maybe you could wrap
What
it
if
in
it,
like an electric blanket or with a heating pad, I guess. I don't know.
what
But
if it takes those hand warmers?
it's just like this bunch of hand warmers.
Dude,
Just a wad of them.
that would be fucking
Stick
that
them
would
on
be
the
fucking
doll.
funny.
You know, they do have
That
hand
would be
warmers.
hilarious.
In fact, I'm going to throw away the ones I have, buy some other ones. They do have hand warmers where the back is adhesive, so you can tape it on like the inside of your clothes. Or, and here's what I would be using it for if I'm at work and it's particularly cold and I don't want to get like my army blanket out of my car. I could just tape it to the foot of the bed, so it's down there by my feet, keeping my feet warm, and then I'll be able to sleep just fine.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if it's under your jacket or something, it's like a really, really good way to use the pocket warmers. Of course, we're in the areas where it doesn't get that particularly cold, so it's not too bad.
Right. Yeah. Even on the days when it rains in the winter here. Stay close. Stay close, poops.
Oh, fucking cat is hiding under the floor again. Yay.
Under the floor?
So, in Heartopia, you can get
Oh,
pets,
okay.
right? And
Okay.
for some
All right.
reason, like it looks cooler when you have to walk up a set of stairs into a house. So when I designed my house that I built, I have a big open area under the whole house that's like half of a one wall tall, so that I could put stairs and make it like you walking upstairs into the home. And the cats always hang out in the space between the two, because they can't be stopped by walls. Like, such things as walls don't bother them. Like, I had the best way to get cats to show up is to start cooking, because they'll run up and sit in front of the stove and make your food burn, because you can't get through them to the stove.
Oh wow.
And
That
so
sucks.
I've slowly worked up 2 of the 3 pets I have to the point where I can get them to fucking. There's a place where you can board them. Like, you go to the pet shop and they're like, "We'll board your pet for 20,000 gold," which means it'll be stored there for as long as you want until you want it back for 20K.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, so I've got 2 of them down there. I've got 1 left to go. I need to spam the command to get it to go with me. And then I can fucking get rid of all my pets, and I don't have to keep all my stoves on tables, because it's literally the only way to keep your food from getting burnt whenever you cook.
Oh, gotcha.
But it just looks dumb, and it's like annoying. So I'd rather not deal with the pets right now until they fixed it, or if they don't fix it, then I'll never deal with them again.
Yeah, that's a pretty annoying bug.
And there's no way to summon your pets to you, which is dumb.
That is pretty weird.
I think what they should have done is tied the pets to pet beds or pet toys of some kind. So, like...
Right. So they'll spend most of their time around that, yeah.
Yeah, like they'll walk from one to the other. They won't get involved in the walls. And you can summon them to any one of, like, their toys or their bed or anything like that. And then they generally would just hang out in those areas. Would have made a lot more sense.
Right. Mm-hmm. What's going on? You spending something? He's smelling really intensely at the moment. Maybe some good
the old
poopers.
sniffa thing.
Yeah. Well, no, he like sticks his nose way up and out. Then he just locks in, like he's not moving his head or any of that shit. Oh, now he's gone somewhere. Stay close, folks. I mean, he kind of has to stay close. I don't really have to tell him. What with the leash and all.
Kind of hard for him to get away.
Retractable leashes are very nice. Very handy. I still have to tie it around my leg, though. He'll still take off.
I would say that out of all the different kinds of leashes you can get, the retractable leashes are 100% the best option. Those were always the best for taking like any kind of care of my pets.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when I'm at the little park area, like when we're walking back from the store. Um, if anyone walks by, well, it's gotten better if it's just a person by themselves or whatever. He doesn't bark and go crazy. But if there's a dog, if somebody's walking their dog, he freaks the fuck out.
Huh.
Like aggressively, like oddly aggressively. He's like really barking at him. Like he gets his hackles up and everything,
Oh, very
which is really
strange.
funny. Yeah, it's really funny because there's no fucking way he would ever, like, even if he got to them or they got to him, he's not fighting them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's just pretending. That's why I like to tell it if the people are close enough. I'm like, sorry, he likes to pretend he's a real dog sometimes. He likes to act like a real dog.
There was a lady that I would run into occasionally who was 100% the problem with her dog. And her dog would just start viciously barking. It was like a little terrier-sized mutt, like poodle mutt terrier kind of thing. And so it's a little dog, and those dogs are already a little feisty. But like her body language was just the second you were anywhere near where she could see she'd have to walk past you, her whole body would tense up and she'd start to like look panicky.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dog would just fucking go nuts trying to get off the leash to get at you when you were next to him. And I'm like, you know, and I never said anything because it was just like, I know it wouldn't matter. But it was just like, lady, if you just relax, your dog will stop doing that.
Right.
Your dog thinks
I
you're
saw
in danger. That's why it's freaking out. Like, that's the only problem here.
Yeah, I saw one of those, it wasn't Caesar Milan, but one of those type of shows where it was a golden retriever that was doing that. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's 100% the person's fault.
Yeah.
Like if you're tensing up, like they can feel that through the leash. You know what I mean? Like they don't even need to sense it from you. Like they can feel it through the leash. Like if you're gripping it tighter,
they definitely
or whatever,
know what's going on.
Yeah, like that's 100% on you.
It was very sad. I just felt really bad for this poor lady because it was like you're 100% the problem, and you're also the victim. Right. Like you're doing this to yourself, lady. If you would just fucking relax, your dog would stop freaking out.
Yeah.
And you would
if you would realize what you're doing,
your dog out.
Yeah, if you would realize what you're doing and that you're causing it, that would be great. So as rude as it might be, like it's almost kind of more humane to be rude and tell them, right? I'd have a hard time doing it. I don't know if I could do it either. But yeah, fuck them. You know what I mean? If I had a dog that was going like that, I would fucking figure something out. I would fucking look it up online or, you know, whatever.
So weird.
You know what I mean? Like, why are you not looking up, like, how you might possibly fix it? What the hell's going on with your dog?
That's a good question. Why are you not trying to figure out, like, what's going on to fix your dog? Yeah.
Like, that seems odd.
I didn't, I honestly never thought of that.
A little too passive or something. I don't know.
But you know people, man, they just
they suck.
They suck. That's kind of it. They did it on Valentine's Day, by the way, or like the day before Valentine's Day.
Oh, the day before, yeah.
That's when they took them all
that
away.
Seemed especially fucked up. But yeah,
the therapist and the hitman video. That shit was great.
Was that fake or was that real?
That's a show of some kind. It's some sort of show.
Yeah.
I want to watch the show, but I can never find the name. But I love it where he's like, yeah, well, they will definitely think about doing it before they do that again. They harassed my my niece or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he's like, so what did you do? He's like, I hurt
Yeah.
them very badly.
Right. Yeah, no, I was actually on his side. Yeah, if somebody does that to your daughter, I don't care if they're fucking kids. I'm gonna
Oh
fuck
yeah.
them up.
Oh, that guy's fucking great. Like anybody that like
Yeah.
he's like the hitman with the heart of gold character. It's really fucking dumb
Yeah.
and cheesy, but funny at the same time.
Right. I only hurt bad people.
Yeah, he really does. Like you
Yeah.
watch all the excerpts from the show, it's like, yeah, it is the thing he
Stay
does
closer.
like immoral or wrong, sure.
Right.
But you know what? They were worse, and they fucking deserved it every goddamn time.
Oh man, it reminds me of I remember watching the movie called I think it's You Kill Me. I think is what it's called.
Kill
But
me.
it's yeah, it's like Ben Kingsley plays the main character, and he's an alcoholic hitman.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
And so like yeah, like he ends up he's supposed to kill this guy that's like in mob guys that are moving in on their city. I think it was Buffalo. I think they're in Buffalo, New York. What? What's wrong? But anyways, he ends up like getting drunk and passing out and not killing the guy that was coming into town or whatever. So they send him to like rehab. But it's just funny because there's like a meeting where he's like, yeah, I'm a hitman. Basically, I wasn't doing my job right, so I'm hoping to be able to, because of my alcohol. So I'm hoping to, be able to stay sober so I can get back to my job, killing people.
And they're like,
Yeah, actually, a lot of really.
Do we?
Yeah, it was fucking funny, dude.
Do we help
But yeah, there's
him?
actually a lot of really well-known actors in that. Like Ben Kingsley, obviously. Luke Wilson's in it. Bill
Are they
Pullman.
taking him seriously? Because I know
Right.
if you've ever watched Gross
Right.
Point Blank, the one with
John Cusack.
John Cusack and Joan Cusack, and he's going back to his high school reunion, and he's like a hitman, and he's looking to reconnect with the girl that he was in love with when he was in high school, and he's kind of done with being a hitman, but he hasn't realized it yet at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I've
and
never
he's
watched
telling
that.
everybody
I've
in the
known
whole
about
movie,
it.
the whole time. They're
That he's
like,
a
what do you
hitman.
do? And he's like, I'm a hitman. I kill people for money. And they're like, oh, does that come with dental? Like...
like they think he's fucking with him, or...
Yeah, like everybody acts like he's
That'd be
fucking with
crazy.
him. And then so like the very end, there's like a great scene where he kills some guy in the hallway because like he actually killed some millionaire's dog. So this millionaire just keeps sending hitmen after him. And so he ends up getting the drop on the guy and killing him. And the girl he loves comes back and sees him with the guy like covered in blood, and she's like, "Oh my god!" and runs away. And then his best friend in high school shows up and helps him get rid of the body. There's like a furnace they can apparently just burn the body in at the bottom of the basement of the school, which makes no sense, but whatever.
Right? Yeah, that makes sense. The fuck.
But his friend is like, "Holy shit, is this guy dead?" Like, well, there's a lot of blood on the ground and not a lot of blood in him. I'm pretty sure he's dead now, Bubba.
What's wrong?
But it was really funny because like everybody didn't believe him until like that point, and those two people are like absolutely fucking appalled by what he does.
We'll go soon, puppy. We'll go in a little bit. We'll go soon. I gotta finish my game, okay? He's getting very impatient for some fucking reason.
But it sounds like the Ben Kingsley thing, it sounds like they're taking him seriously, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely a little taken aback, but they don't, tell him to leave or anything. Like, Bill Pullman ends up being his sponsor. What are you barking at? I don't see it, puppy. What are you barking at? What? Look, I don't see anything. What are you barking at? What's wrong?
I would imagine that the most of the people that kill people for money are primarily doing it for like criminal organizations and killing other criminals.
Right. Yeah, no, it was with the Polish mob, I think, was in the You Kill Me movie. It's got a lot of, like I said, it's got Bill Pullman, Luke Wilson, sorry. What? What are you looking at? What's wrong? What do you? I don't see anything, puppy. What are you looking at? All right, I'm sorry.
One of the many ghosts in the desert.
What's wrong? Yeah. Fuck. Look, enough. It's okay.
The clown dogs are coming for you.
Look, what are you barking at? What's wrong? Don't speak. It's okay. Either point it out or shut up. Be a boy. Kick your butt. Look, we'll go home soon.
Speak,
drink more
Luke,
water?
speak.
Come on, drink your water. More water?
You tell him, Luke. Speak.
Water, it's okay.
You have the freedom of speech, Luke. Don't let him shut you down.
Yes. You also have the right to remain silent, dog.
My client would like to enforce his First Amendment.
Look, I'm almost done. Shut up. It's like a pack of coyotes.
Yeah.
I probably deserve it.
Something he can hear, you just can't hear it or something, and he's like, but Dad, they're fucking close.
What's wrong? Calm down. Calm down, puppy. Calm down. He's not acting like he would if there's actually something that can be seen. Maybe it is a ghost. So I don't know if he's just smelling something on the wind.
Of all the dog breeds, if a golden retriever saw a demon, it would probably be friendly.
Right.
And it would be like, "Hey, Mr. Demon, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Like,
I'd run up to it, lay down immediately, belly rub. I like to think even a demon wouldn't mistreat him now. Golden retriever. Calm down. Calm down. Go calm down, silly poop. Let me finish my game, at least. Very important. Okay. He seems to have calmed down.
Oh, I like that scene out of that show or movie where the old ladies are making fun of the woman's like dessert or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was Malcolm in the Middle, I assume.
Was that what that was? I don't know what that was, but she got up and fucking walked through both of them and just destroyed both of them. I was like, that's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, that actress is the mom from Malcolm in the Middle, so I'm assuming that's from Malcolm in the Middle.
I never watched Malcolm in the Middle, so like it definitely was that actress because I've seen enough clips and stuff like that, so for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I know it was the mom from Malcolm in the Middle. I don't know if it was the show or a different movie or something, but whatever it was, it was
the way she was acting, the way she was acting was very in line with that character, so pretty good odds. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fucking cartoon.
Dude, I wonder what it would be like.
That was crazy.
Right. I wonder what it's like if you watch Breaking Bad before Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh yeah.
Because Bryan Cranston, like the dad character, is a very weepy, kind of pathetic character. So I bet that would be quite a shock. Either way, really, it's crazy that he turned into a meth kingpin or whatever the fuck. I haven't seen Breaking Bad, actually. Now that I think about it, I've never actually seen Breaking Bad. Everyone loves it. People tell me that I should absolutely see it.
Tried watching it. I got through like 2 or 3 episodes. I could not get in line with the character. The character I thought was incredibly bad. Just not a very fun character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Jesse and the guy were just shitty characters in my opinion. Sorry, I'm sure I'm the only one who thinks that, but like the acting is fun to watch because Bryan Cranston is really good, and so is the guy that plays the character, the other character. And to me, it was strictly a case of the writing and the directing. I think was just, like it just was awful, but it also
so
just
it was
got
just
like
a shitty
really
character with like no real redeeming qualities, or
No, it was just unlikable. Incredibly unlikable,
Okay.
both characters. You can make a character that has very little redeeming qualities that's likable.
Right.
For both of those roles,
Yeah.
that's actually somebody that the audience is going to enjoy. And that's
Yeah.
going to be much more impactful when those characters eventually die, because that is a tragedy. Like, the whole point of
Yeah.
the show is Walter dies at the end, right? I assume.
Uh,
I mean, I assume. Otherwise, what the
uh,
fuck were they making that show for?
right. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, the whole premise or whatever of the show is he's like dying of cancer.
Which they
Money. He's
fucking
like a
apparently
chemistry
just gave
teacher.
up on, like, halfway through the third season or something, I guess.
Yeah. Apparently. But yeah, I thought that was the whole thing. He was like a chemistry teacher in high school or wherever, and he was dying of cancer, and he wanted to try to make a bunch of money. When he died.
For his family, so he starts doing meth on a really small scale, and then it just gets out of hand, and he becomes a drug kingpin.
Yeah.
But I found
Yeah. It
Walter
turns
White
out
to have
meth that he
absolutely
made
no
is
real redeeming qualities as a character for me. And
wow.
then they just
That's
started doing
crazy.
gross out, gnarly shit where they were like, they had to kill a guy for some reason, and they put him in a fucking bathtub full of some chemical, and it melted and fucking ate through the bathtub, and he fell on the floor down below and just like was just liquefied everywhere or something.
What the fuck? Wow.
And it's
I
just
don't know why.
kind of fucking
Yeah,
dumb and a
it sounds weird.
slapsticky and didn't really make a lot of sense to me.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
But then I probably have some of an
People
idea
like
of
it
like
so
how
much.
actual like criminal organizations actually work. So, like that's just kind of hard to watch
Right.
the really dumb fake stuff if there's not like at least a likable character involved. So I couldn't make it past like a few episodes in.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, because Cranston's, pretty likable fucking actor generally.
Well, and
Like
like
in
I
the
said,
Malcolm in the Middle,
acting was amazing.
he's
Yeah, no
yeah,
complaints about the acting.
just shitty writing, just
Yep.
an unlikable, just a not well written character.
Yeah, just a
Or
not
maybe that was
very well written
deliberate.
character.
Fucking
Like it just didn't. None of the
Roberts?
motivation made any sense either. It was just like, oh, okay, I guess that's just you just do that because.
Yeah, like early on, like if I'm right, like that's not it's not the greatest solution, but it's understandable. If he's like, I want to try to make as much money as I can before I die of cancer or whatever, like that's fine. Not the greatest thing, but he's a chemistry teacher, so kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they just kind of abandon that, like fucking fairly early on, that was
his
just,
morality
I
is
got that
gone
impression.
pretty much like 2 episodes in.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Like they're already killing a guy
Yeah.
like in the 2nd episode, like him and the fucking kid,
Yeah.
and it's just like,
Yeah.
nah, I don't fucking think so.
Yeah, you go from a fucking high school chemistry fucking quickly. That's pretty unrealistic.
Yeah, well, and it just makes you not a very likable character. Like you're already a despicable person to start with, apparently.
Was the guy he killed like gonna kill him or something? At least.
I don't remember. It's been so long. I think he was just competition.
Wow.
And they were like, oh, well, gotta get rid of the competition. He won't fucking leave us alone. Or he'd like threaten to beat him up or something. I don't know. But they just fucking tied him up in the basement and shot him.
Just kill him.
And then they were
Yeah,
like,
that
we'll
seems
dissolve
like
the
lazy
body
writing.
in acid
Well.
and pour it down the drain. And Walter was like, oh, but you got to do it in a plastic bucket and then pour it down the drain after you neutralize the acid. It'll beat through the pipes and leak through the bathtub. And the kid just ignores him, and then, the fucking body falls from the 2nd floor onto the 1st floor, and you're like, okay,
Sounds realistic.
Yeah, it was just kind of dumb.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now I actually want to watch it more.
Hey, you know what? If it makes you want to watch it more and you enjoy it, good. Hey, just because I
Yeah.
don't like it, don't
Well, no,
mean you
now I'm intrigued. because everybody fucking loves that show that talks about it. Tells me, like, even my son likes it.
And I usually like anti-heroes. Like, that's
Yeah,
usually my
yeah, for
favorite kind
sure.
of character.
Yeah, but yeah, it does help if they're likable in some way.
Yeah, and I really like Bryan Cranston. I'm a big fan of his acting.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. His Malcolm in the Middle character was like, again, like weepy and pathetic, but you liked him, like you rooted for him.
Yeah.
He had like this overbearing wife and 3 pain in the ass kids. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good show. Yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle. I've
Great,
heard
it's
good
great.
things about it. Everybody that's seen it that that I've ever met is
Yeah.
a
It's not
big
great.
fan.
It's not great, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's decent. Definitely had its moments. They even make like his Malcolm obviously is the main character. Surprise. He does the whole fourth wall thing a lot.
Oh yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall, just talking directly to the camera about whatever. His older brother is like a bully, but even he's kind of likable. Like not completely because he's a bully type, but he would do shit like he got really into cooking at one, and he was going into like cooking competitions and shit, and because he's such a kind of a shitty kid and a bully, basically he added a bunch of gross shit to everyone else in the competition, like managed to sneak a bunch of gross shit into all their food.
Oh no.
Like, it's fucked up if it was in real life, but that's pretty funny.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh, did you
Like
see
having a bully kid like start love cooking like that and want to win so bad. That shit.
Did you see the accidental death they tried to make into a murder?
Which one?
The MAGA dad murdered daughter over Trump argument.
Hold on, wait.
That's been going around, making the round on the news channels.
Uh-oh.
And like what really happened was a misfire of the guy's gun, and it ended up shooting the daughter. The argument was like the day before or something, like early in the day before or something, and had completely been over by the time that she was shot. Like had not been.
Wow. They're just
hours.
Sensationalizing it for.
Yeah, because he's a MAGA guy, and apparently they'd had an argument over like.
Hey, Peabody. I peed higher.
I think it was like
I peed higher, Luke.
And she was like, "What would you do if they were getting me?" And he's like, "I have other kids."
Jesus. All right.
But that, it's one of those like dumb arguments where like nobody really means anything they're saying anyway. They're just mad in the moment, and they want to say mean things to show how mad they are.
Fuck you. Yeah.
But,
yeah. It's funny they didn't make a big deal about the chick that like took an axe to her dad back 6-7 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he voted for Trump. You remember that one?
Yep. Oh yeah.
That one. Well, they killed the Trump voters, so that's fine. She's a hero.
Well, what is it? There was this thread somewhere I came across, and they were pissed off that JD Vance has like all this security, and I'm like, yeah, they were pissed off that JD Vance has all this security, like he's a bad person for it. And apparently, like some fucking cunt was trying to get somewhere in the Olympics and was almost late, and so she almost like was late for her like competition or something. Which is clearly it's not her fault for not, leaving earlier so that she wouldn't have to be concerned about it, knowing knowing that you're at the Olympics and it's going to be busy and there's going to be traffic. But
you think you want to show up super early for that kind of thing. It only happens every 4 fucking years, so yeah, I would not risk that at all.
It's always in a major city, and there's always going to be a lot of traffic because there's always going to be a lot of people that are there to watch.
Right.
But all these people were shitting on it, and it's like, no. What about fucking Luigi Marleone? What, the guy that fucking killed the
Yeah, Mangione. Yeah,
Luigi Mangione? What about fucking
the
Charlie
healthcare
Kirk? What
CEO.
about the senator that got shot in Trump's first that got shot, but he survived? You know, it's like, no, your side is the side that's killing people. Your side is the side of terrorism and murder. So, yeah, no, people are going to take precautions to not be murdered by terrorist groups. That's just a normal, rational fucking thing.
Trump should be dead. Trump should have been killed.
Yeah, he got extremely lucky, man.
So, yeah, if you want to complain about that, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Straight
even
up,
without that,
I 100% agree. Like, if you want to complain about that, go fuck yourself. Like, it's just...
Yeah. Yeah. I love the fact that she wasn't late, though. And it's still a big deal.
And it's still a big deal, yeah. People are still complaining about it. And it's like... And I think he goes... When he travels, it's like 4 SUVs worth of, like, security or something. And it's like, he's the vice president. Like, that's how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, did that not work that way? And did Kamala Harris have... When she went anywhere, when she was Biden's vice president? I doubt it.
Yeah, exactly. The drones that shut down El Paso. The El Paso airport shit. That's crazy to me.
I watched a little of that, but I didn't get far.
So the cartel has been using drones for part of their cartel war now. And it's so bad, like, they're getting the training by sending people to Ukraine to learn and participate in their war. And it's so bad that, like, the Ukrainian, like, military is, like, had to start screening people to make sure they're not, like, cartel members when they're fucking selling their shit.
Wow.
But yeah, like they sent a bunch of fucking drones over the border, and so they had to shut down the airport because they're like, we don't know what they're planning on attacking. We don't know if the drones are carrying explosives or drugs or whatever. Potentially they just get caught up in some plane's fucking engine and bring it down, like, by accident. Like, there's just all these potential issues that could happen, and they were like, oh no, we'll just shut it down until we get rid of the drone. And then they tried to make the claim now and write it off as it was a balloon.
Wow.
Well, like, no, it was a balloon that got shot down by the anti-drone weapon. And it's just like, it's just so fucking dumb, because it's like, no, it's the fucking cartel sending over drones.
That's wild. So, what was the reason that down? Was it just them being there, or was it something they did deliberately?
We don't know. Like, they don't know what the drones were there for specifically. They just knew that they were there.
Okay.
And that they were likely from the cartels. So it could have been the cartels delivering, drugs, money, any number of things that way.
Right. Okay, I thought it was some kind of coordinated attack or something. Like they were deliberately shutting down the airport.
No, but they did have to fucking...
they were definitely getting too close to
the airport because it was like a safety thing. Just like, if it's drones that cartels are using to fight each other, they could have explosives on them. And, if a plane gets too close and hits one or something, it could, blow up the plane. And...
Yeah. Gotcha. All right.
Well, it's like, let's not fucking find out after the fact and when people are dead. Let's...
Right. Yeah. Agreed. That's prudent. Prudent action taken.
But yeah, everybody was mad about that. But then I guess it just didn't really make that big a news. It's like the Courtney Love thing with the Kurt Cobain thing. It's so far hasn't really made the mainstream, I don't think, too much yet.
Right.
But like, there's that independent investigator who's like, no, this is 100% a murder, and in fact, it's incredibly irresponsible of whoever said it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, I already knew like a shotgun is not an easy thing to pull off. Shooting yourself with.
Well, in the amount of drugs he had, like, they're like he
There's
put
no
all
way he
his
was
drug
doing
stuff
anything.
back together in his kit perfectly, and it's like he could
Yeah,
never have
that's
done
very
that.
odd.
You know, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, even
Like,
if he
would
could,
have
why?
barely been awake, much less functional.
Yeah, have enough coordination and movement capability to do all that.
Yep.
Yeah, I've always heard of as kind of like but yeah, if you're like using a shotgun to off yourself, you have to like pull it with like your toe or something.
It would probably be something like that because it's pretty awkward to aim a long gun at your head, I would imagine.
All right. How did McNutt? I forget his first name. The one that did it on like Facebook Live or whatever. Remember? Fucking face just disappeared.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you watch that? Or
God
maybe
no! Jesus fucking Christ! Why would I watch that?
For me, it was sheer morbid curiosity.
I just don't want. I don't want that in my fucking brain.
Yeah, no, it was that. I mean, I did that the one time. I have easily resisted the urge. Like, I never watched the Charlie Kirk shooting.
Oh yeah, I did watch the Charlie Kirk shooting, but only because I wanted to see for myself. Just like because I knew there was going to be
right.
There was going to be like conspiracy theory bullshit, and there, obviously there was.
Right.
But just so I had enough of what happened, so that I could see it, that it was like, oh yeah, no, there's no question. They got the right guy. This is not like Charlie's not still alive somewhere.
Right, and for you watching it and telling me what happened is plenty for me. You know what I mean? Somebody that I can rely on to tell me how it went down or whatever is plenty for me.
There's a certain reasonable sort of like lack of concern for a person who killed themselves. It's like, oh well, you made that choice, so whatever.
I was just curious, dude. The way it was described, I'm like, what? But yeah, I'll stop describing it. You're probably not super enthused to know what that looked like. Telling you his face disappeared is probably enough. But yeah, that was definitely... I think I was trying to make Satan and Satire watch it. I don't know if he ever did. I can't remember if he ever actually watched it.
He probably jacked off to it at least once.
It wouldn't be surprising. Damn. Fuck, man. I haven't heard from anything from that guy in fucking years now. Holy shit. Luke, no licks. Come on. Jesus Christ. No, come on. All right. I hope he's all right. I know he acted like he was fucking super angry. He's just a big softie.
Oh yeah, I hope. Yeah, Satan and Satire is doing all right. Yeah, definitely. I wish him no ill will. He was a nice guy.
Through the act.
He was always fun to talk to. Like, I enjoyed his
yeah. I always thought it was really funny because again, he would, he was always showing up. Like when he did the show on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
And spending 3+ hours telling us how much he hated us, but he kept showing up every Sunday for 3 hours plus.
True.
Plus, we would just kind of laugh at him when he would say, whatever horrible fucking bullshit he was saying. That he would want us. The horrible things he would say he wants to happen to us and such. We would just kind of laugh at him.
And then he shows up at your house one night and he actually stabs you. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, he came. He was very close. I told him exactly what He stopped at the gas station just a few miles from my house.
Yeah.
His
And
way
you would have
through.
probably gone to the gas station if he told you.
Well, he messaged me, but I didn't see it until the next. Yeah, it was very late at night.
Oh, bummer.
But yeah, no, ever since then, because he still came around, I was just still watching the show and shit, or joining the show. And I'm like, dude, I told you exactly where I lived. There's a giant fucking thing that you can see from the freeway. There's a giant man-made landmark that I live literally right next to.
Well, luckily,
and I remain unkilled.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I think as I told him, and yet I remain unkilled.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Do you know Sbarro Pizza? Sbarro. It's like the pizza they sell in the mall sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I ordered from there last night because I'm on vacation. And I was like, oh, I gotta cook my own food, and I'm kind of lazy. And if I get these, get a couple of pizzas from Sbarro, it'll be, no problem. I won't have to cook my whole vacation. I can just eat pizza for lunch and stuff here and there. And boy, howdy, those pizzas were a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it is a big slice, right?
Oh yeah, it's not by the slice. You buy it by the slice. You're supposed to.
Right.
And I'd say 2 slices is a pretty good meal. If you really want, you might be able to choke down 3 slices, but that's a lot.
Mm. Yeah, it would be like trying to eat one of the Motor City pizzas. Like, it's just way too much for one person.
Yeah, but you could do it. It's just, you're going to regret it.
Yeah, I've never tried, at least not in one sitting. I've definitely eaten one of the Motor City pizzas in a day. Like over 3 meals, 2 or 3 meals.
Yeah.
But yeah, in one sitting, that would be an accomplishment.
The damn thing said it was a 17-inch pizza as the large, so I thought it was a 17-inch pizza. It was substantially bigger. It was.
Wow.
Each one was 8 of those individual slices.
Yeah, that is very big.
So I've got pizza for a long time.
Yeah, that's got to be almost like each piece. That's got to be almost a foot, right? That's pretty close to a foot.
Yeah.
If it says 17, that's like supposed to be the diameter, right?
Not the radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boxes were really
that's at least
big.
10.
They were bigger than like an extra large from Mountain Mike's.
Right.
And it's New York style, so they're super thin at least. But it was just like, 2 slices of pizza. You're pretty good for a meal. That's.
Yeah. I'm saying like a minimum. I'd say is 9.5 to 10 inches one piece. So, it would have to be close to 20. What you're describing. All right. I haven't had Sbarro in a while. Is that good? I can't remember.
I
thought I remember it being
tasty.
decent.
I liked it. I bought.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of options there. It's very, very simple options. I bought the meat lover and the Supreme, so I figured that I would have. And the Supreme's got like olives, mushrooms, pepperoni, and like bell pepper and onion.
Right.
And then the meat lovers was just
standard.
like they have meatballs because they do pasta as well.
Right.
So it was just like meatballs and then pepperoni and salami and I want to say some ham or some bacon or something.
Right.
And then there's just like a bunch of it on there. And I thought they were pretty good. It was. So the other one I told you about, Mod Pizza, which has got like the best fucking dough. Hands down.
Yeah.
From
I was just looking that up earlier.
And then they do like the for like $20 you buy the large one, and that's about a meal right there. It's not a huge pizza.
Nice.
And it's very thin.
Gotcha.
So
yeah.
I would order the thickest crust unless you really like thin, like super super thin crust.
Gotcha. So even the thickest is pretty thin, you're saying?
Yeah, even the thickest is very thin crust. If you were to order like a thin crust from like a Domino's or like a Round Table, their thickest is probably that thin, if not a little thinner.
Wow. Okay.
But
Interesting.
the consistency of the dough and the cook and everything, like the toppings were about average. Like, but the dough just put it over the top for me. I would.
Is it the one where it's kind of like nice and mushy on top, but it's like pretty solid, crispy on the bottom?
Yes.
That kind of thing?
Very
Yeah.
good yeasty. Got a good bite to it. Very
Nice.
tactile. Like just right texture for dough. And I was thinking about it when I bought that because it was like, I don't know, here it was like just a little, it was around $20 for a large with whatever
That's not
amount of
bad.
toppings you want to
Yeah,
put on.
nowadays?
Unlimited
Yeah, that's not
toppings
bad at
too.
all.
So you put whatever toppings you
Oh,
want on
yeah.
there. Any kind of sauce,
Yeah.
multiple sauces. I put Alfredo and garlic pesto sauce on my pizza.
All right, interesting.
But they have like
Yeah,
all
no, I
your
was watching a
regular
guy's
standards.
video.
They got like 6 or
Yeah, I was
7
watching a
different
guy's
kinds
video
of
that
cheese.
put. Jesus. Yeah, the guy's video I was watching, I think it was just but yeah, he was, no, it was just a short video, not an actual. But yeah, he was talking about how he just had to put everything on it. And I just remember him saying, "Oh, the anchovy's salty." And I'm like, "Really? You don't say." Salty anchovy.
And then what
That's
was
shocking.
it? The 2 toppings that they had that I tried one and I thought it was pretty good, but
All right, I
I
got to go
want to
back.
try the other one next. Is
What to do
they
that in the
have roasted
desert?
corn and roasted broccoli are 2 of the options for toppings.
Huh.
And they got a
Yeah.
big
Oh,
list
he
of
did have broccoli on
toppings.
his. I didn't see any corn, but I definitely saw broccoli on.
Oh yeah, the corn was
Yeah,
really
that's
good. It
an
was like
interesting-
roasted, so it was kind of little bite, too little chew to it. It wasn't
Right,
super soft.
right. Nice.
But like, yeah, it was really good pizza. I was very impressed.
Yeah, I want to try it, and it's not like a Papa Murphy where you're taking.
No.
Right. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't 100% on that.
It's
Nice.
100% cooked when
Come
you
on.
get it. I would, if I had to choose between Mountain Mike's and Mod Pizza again, I'm definitely going Mod Pizza. The only problem is they don't do any bigger than the. It's like a 10-inch, I think.
Yeah, it did look pretty small. Yeah.
But it's like a one-person pizza. It's like if you order it, that's your lunch or your dinner right there.
Right.
But if I had to choose again, like if I was just ordering pizza for one time, not like I wanted for more days. Like when I ordered the Sbarro because I wanted for more days, and it was cheapest to get that one.
Right.
I would definitely go the Mod Pizza again. We use Mountain Mike's a lot. Like that's our go-to pizza. For me, I'm 100% over to Mod Pizza from now on.
Nice. Mountain Mike's, I've never heard of that, so I'm so.
Oh, it must be local to hear them, but they're really fucking good. Like you wouldn't be upset at Mountain Mike's. You're like, oh no, you'd be very happy. It's very good pizza. Definitely beats out all the other chains like Papa Murphy's and Little Caesar and Round Table and Pizza Hut and Domino's and all those other ones. Like not even close to Mountain Mike's. Mountain Mike's is worlds better than those ones.
Yeah, I know there's a place up in the valley, and probably in Tucson or wherever, but a place called Hungry Howie's. It's not bad. It's not great, but the price I remember being essentially the same as Little Caesar, and it was definitely better than Little Caesar.
Oh, that's really good.
So for a lower cheap pizza, it was really good for the price. Come on,
yeah,
Luke.
for Sbarro's for the price is excellent.
Right.
What you're getting for the price you're paying? I mean, I spent $90 and I got 2 pizzas and 2 drinks and a bunch of little sauce dippy cup things.
Oh, that's the best. I love that.
What? Oh, the sauces or whatever?
Yeah, Hungry Howie's. They were the first ones that I ever saw that did the flavor on the crust that I think Domino's does now, where you get the different kind of flavors on the crust, on the outer crust or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were doing that like fucking 10 years.
Oh, really?
15 years ago, yeah. Probably, yeah, I'm trying to think. Because it was when I was in sober living, so that would have been around 2011, 2012. So yeah, a good 15 years ago at least.
Damn. All I know
So
is that
yeah,
for $20, I can get a pizza for one person, full meal, and I
yeah,
get to
yeah,
decide
that's
what
not
I
bad
put
at
on
all.
it, from the sauce to
Right.
the cheese to the toppings.
Yeah, especially with the unlimited
And
toppings
there's, yeah,
thing.
you don't have to pay
That,
extra for more. Like, if you want more than 3 toppings, you don't have to pay more money. They do balance it out.
right.
So, like, I
Right.
ordered like 6 or 7
Yeah.
different toppings, and they were pretty sparse, but it was like a lot of
Yeah. It was a
toppings
lot
on
on
the
top.
pizza. Still, it's just
Gotcha.
like
Yeah.
you definitely.
I
I didn't
tried
feel
the
like I had been cheated out of my my money or anything
right.
like that.
Right.
I
Yeah.
felt
There was
very
enough of
satisfied.
everything. I hear you. I tried the 3 meat um Motor City Pizza. That's really good. It shouldn't be surprising,
Oh
but
yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's really
still
good.
the Motor City pizzas are still fucking one of the best choices too.
Right. Yeah, they
I just
never had
did.
any different flavors at Costco's though. It was always the double pepperoni.
Yeah, that's the only
Um,
ones I've seen so far.
yeah, but apparently Walmart carries different flavors. They're singles though. They're not. You're not getting two of them individually. But they have a
Oh,
three
that's
meat and they
that's
have a
better
supreme.
though.
Yeah, there's a 3 meat and a supreme.
It's a pain in the ass to have that
Um,
extra sized box when you've already eaten one. It's like
right,
because
right.
then you're just
Yeah,
taking up a lot of extra space that you just don't need to take
yeah.
up.
Because I know, like when we get them, they get so many. Uh, two of them out of the box and put them like on top of the other boxes fit because of the extra room. We stock up. We go to Costco. It's Costco. You stock up.
Oh yeah,
But yeah,
dude.
no,
No,
those are really good.
what do
I
you mean?
didn't.
Yeah, you Costco. You
Um,
always stock up.
yeah,
We
yeah, I
buy
didn't
those
try
big
the
packs of
Supreme, but it looks
ground
good.
beef and the big things of chicken, and then repack them in smaller bags and freeze them like that, so that we can save a very substantial amount of money on meat every month. And then I'll occasionally buy their steaks,
Mm.
their ribeye steak, where it's like 3 ginormous fucking ribeyes. And
All right. Yeah,
I've
very thick
learned,
cut, I assume.
yeah, it's like 2 inches thick. I have learned that I am not very good at butterflying meat, so I've tried cutting them in half, like widthwise.
Oh, right, right.
But if you cut them in half or in like thirds, they're roughly, like that's each third or half is plenty of steak for like a whole meal.
Right, gotcha.
But yeah, with the ground
Wait.
beef, we just pack it up in like 1 pound packs and throw it in the freezer. Same thing with the like chicken tenders. We just pack it in 1 pound packs and then throw it all in the freezer, and it saves so much money on meat. My God.
Nice.
And it's Costco meat, so it's pretty fucking decent quality, man. Like, they're not selling cheap, crappy stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's definitely superior. Most of the Kirk stuff is decent quality too. It's really nice.
It's like,
The pizza's a little weird. There's a weird sauce that they use that takes some getting used to. I don't know if you've tried the Kirkland brand
oh, for
pizza.
the Costco pizza? I've had the Costco pizza before. It is a little strange.
Yeah, it's not bad. My
No,
son
it's
didn't like
good.
it.
It's a little
Different.
different,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think for my son, he had like if anything's too different, he's just not gonna like it generally. But yeah, it's not bad. It's like sweet almost or something. It's like more sweet than normal thing. I don't know, something like that. Been a while. Now that I get the Motor City pizza, fuck crap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those Motor City pizzas are pretty much as good as takeout, in my opinion, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely the best as far as the mass produced like frozen pizza.
And it's a pretty reasonable split. Like me and my mom can split one. Each get half, and it's a pretty decent meal.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I usually I'll cut it up, the 9 squares or whatever. I'll usually eat about 4, and then I'll leave about 5 for my brother and his daughter. It's usually a decent amount for them. So yeah, it feeds like 3 people. But
Oh yeah,
I mean, I could eat a fifth piece. I'm sure they could eat whatever, but yeah, 4 is more than enough.
yeah. Oh
4 is
yeah.
definitely adequate.
I eat about half of it. My mom and I split it in half, and then cut it each half into like 4 pieces. Because it's
Dude, so
kind
good.
of big to try to eat a whole half of those.
There's a lot of dough. I don't normally eat that much dough, but somehow that just works out fantastic.
It reminds me of the time I made focaccia bread pizzas.
Yeah.
Because focaccia bread is such an easy dough to make, where you just like mix up the yeast and the water, the salt and the flour, and then just
Yeah.
let it sit in the fridge overnight
Then
and
just,
bake it the next day. Like, you don't have to do all like the extra steps.
oh, gotcha. Nice.
Man, I haven't done focaccia bread in a while. I should do that. I'm gonna roast a
I
chicken.
think I did that. I think
Yeah?
I did ciabatta on ciabatta bread before. That was a long time ago. And it was the little, like, almost like rolls, the little square rolls of ciabatta bread. You know what oh shit. I just closed out of it. Did it kick
Oh
me
no.
off? Am I still there? Oh, okay, no, you're good. Okay. Oh shit, we're past 6. I didn't realize it.
Oh
Already
yeah.
after 6.
And we've run out of stuff to go over. I think we've covered everything in the Discord. And I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah, so if
pee.
nothing else. Uh,
And I'm sure
do
you
I?
gotta pee too, no doubt.
Yeah, I peed on the walk, but either way.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're out there in the desert.
Yeah, I had to pee higher than Luke. That's one of my things I have to do
Oh yeah.
to assert my dominance. Yeah. All right, but anyways, yeah. So yeah, if there's nothing else, for everybody out there, not blah blah.
Bye bye.